Y'all know how we be doing. Good game we be pursuing. Let me catch a vibe. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it black, open, and you are now experiencing the world famous
Talk to him, BossMack.
BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around.
Say that.
BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa! Yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead. What's up with y'all niggas out there? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. And we got a very special guest in here. We got a legendary figure shaking up the LA area right now.
As he should.
We got young Dijon in here, editor-in-chief.
Yes, sir.
Of A Day in LA magazine and the creator of the LA Rap Report Card. What's up with you people?
What's up, bro? Thank you for having me pull up. Oh, y'all.
Hey, man, it's a blessing and an honor, man. It's a blessing and an honor for real.
Yes,
y'all like my jacket?
You started
like
niggas,
this
man.
motherfucker. I might not wear it the whole show, but you know I gotta be seen on YouTube with this motherfucker.
Okay. Did somebody hand you that?
Nah, we getting to that level where niggas need to start handing me shit. You know what I mean?
I love free stuff.
Hey, man.
Somebody in your comments seen a sweater that I wore, the Doughboy sweater.
Hey.
Yeah. I told him, hey man, it's time to start sponsoring a nigga. He got on my DM too.
Yeah.
Thanks to you posting that.
Yeah. I was like, it's about time niggas get some shine. You feel me?
Man. You feel me? I like that goat shit too. I like that goat brand. You see me wear a lot of that shit. I got a couple of them sweatsuits. Yeah, holla at me, goat. Which camera on us right? Holla at me, goat.
Just aiming straight at you.
Holla at me.
How you doing today, Boogaloo?
Oh man, shout out to the fat bitches riding dick with a t-shirt on.
Oh man,
that's how we starting this shit off. Yeah. Had a good day though, man. Today, you know, we had a long night. You know, Ruger and Wally performed, man. Ruger was on stage looking like money, man. Looked like he belonged up there. Okay. We was lit. You know what I mean? We enjoyed ourselves. We went probably like 20 deep to 20 cars deep to Inglewood, and we went the fuck up, man. So I ain't wake up till about 2.
Okay,
so I wouldn't even made it to the interview with L, and then we were supposed to do it at 1 o'clock.
Nigga was burnt.
Yeah,
like
I was
a
burnt the fuck out. So with that being said, you know, I ain't come in kind of late, so I just gave wifey all the attention today until it was time for the interview.
That's what's up,
so
man.
I'm coming straight from the house. Yeah.
We got another special guest in this motherfucker. We got Bo up in here.
Money Long Bo.
What the fuck going on, man? You know what I mean?
I've been telling Bo I wanted him to come for a while now, man, because when we at the shop or something, this is one of the greatest debaters in the hood guys. Always got something saying, he always making sense, you know what I mean? So he was perfect for this interview.
He got that podcast. He got that podcasting in him.
Yeah.
Only certain niggas got that.
Yeah. He definitely got it natural.
Hey, shout out to Joe Blast for that $5 early in the game. Shout out to the chat. Let us know where you tapping in from. I see Louisiana in the building.
Okay.
Dijon.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm solid, blessed, brother.
You blessed.
Blessed, for real, yeah.
I feel you, man. I like what you're doing out there, man. Off the rip, man. I like what you're doing. You caught my attention on that No Jumper show.
Okay.
You caught my attention.
Yeah.
I was like,
and that is the cold part when you was telling me he was coming. I did not know that was him from that episode until you told me like he was the one on that episode that called them niggas workers.
Call nobody no worker.
No, that's employees. He called them it's the same thing.
Workers.
He called them niggas employees and workers.
I ain't gonna look at no man and call him no worker, but
Nah, but look.
He said, I didn't come here to accept no consultation from
man.
employees.
And I love AD though. That's my
shout out
dog.
to
But
them,
that was funny.
Shout out
me
to
and AD
AD.
got to talk recently.
Yeah, AD knew that was funny. That was
And
funny.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though, man. Like I said, I was like, I like the whole interview though.
Yeah, I did too.
You feel me? I
Certain
thought
parts,
I thought the whole shit was
Certain
tight. I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
What part you didn't like?
hey.
Yeah, I know what part.
I feel like it was unprofessional parts to it.
When I told you when Gina Views sat down, he was like, hold up, man.
Yeah, that was unexpected, but it is what it is. You know, I've been interviewed plenty of times. I get interviewed all the time. I've been doing interviews all week. There's never happened an interview before or since. But shout out to Gina, shout out to AD, shout out to T-Rail. And like I said, me and AD talked the other day, and he said that interview was a wake-up call for him. And what I told him was a wake-up call. So you feel me? That's dope.
That's
Okay.
right.
So that's why
That's hard right
I look at
there.
it like
All
a
respect.
blessing. It was
Yeah.
God sent me there to tell him something. You feel me?
So that's water under the bridge, basically.
Absolutely.
Right.
Exactly. After the interview, we was good. After the interview, me and Gina went outside. She apologized to me for the whole shit. It was cool. So when I see them, I've seen them since. I say, "What's up?" It is what it is.
Hey man, I liked how you handled it, man. I was like, okay, I like how you handled that right there.
Yeah.
I liked that though, man. I was like, okay, I see this nigga.
Big shit came from after that. Then AD get his branch off.
Yeah, he's
Cook
been
community.
doing his own
Community,
spin-offs
yeah.
and all
Yeah,
that.
and what's his name? Rail got back on Fig. You know what I mean? So
With him and Smack, right?
Yep, him and
So God is
Smack.
good. God is good.
Man, so you really like,
NAD got a big deal with caffeine.
you really like,
Listen, house parties,
you really like
Exactly.
you really influence reality, my nigga. You influence the overall reality in the culture. You feel me? Because them shows is pivotal now.
Yeah.
Back on Fig and Community is like they factors, man. Like you feel me? Like
AD deserved that, man. He really helped build No Jumper like a motherfucker, and then even just street credibility as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say he had helped put a lot of influence on the LA rap scene. That's most definitely just being, you know what I mean, around and help pulling young local artists up and doing what he doing. Shout out to AD, keep doing that, bro.
AD a
Yes,
good
sir.
nigga.
Even more so after I went up there and dropped the report card and whatnot, because a lot of those artists they didn't know about until
After
that
the
thing
fact,
happened. But
correct.
After the fact, they interviewed pretty much everybody that was on there and asked them how they felt about being on there and whatnot. So that's dope. Like I said, it's a blessing either way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do some housekeeping right quick.
Okay.
You know the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see the BossMack got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. I got on the world famous bitch relax type shit right now, in the bizarre colorway though, the purple and the Tiffany blue type shit. You might not want to get this colorway. You might want to get what Snoop Dogg got on, that traditional right there. You know, we put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt, man. Every time you walk in the room with some of this shit on, like I said, man, you're going to get enough attention. It's going to open up conversation, man. It's functional streetwear, you understand me? Unselfish streetwear, you know what I'm talking about? And also, the show is brought to you by Dubs Organic Coffee Blends, man. Go through Dubs Organic Coffee Blends, 7962 Fountain Avenue in Hollywood, California, man. West Hollywood, around the corner from the Laugh Factory, comedy store, you know what I'm talking about. Hey,
shout out to Dub.
Dub is, hey, you talking about, and I ain't trying to just be saying this in no type of negative way, but that's real nigga owning a coffee shop in Hollywood in a bomb ass location. Starbucks don't need your money. Coffee Bean don't need your money. Fuck with Dubs. Hey, like I said, man, when you know your bitch gonna want you to take her out to the Laugh Factory, you understand me? Leave early like about 4, 5 o'clock, stop by Dubs, get a conversation going with your bitch up in there, man, get some pastries, enjoy the environment, you understand me? Tell them BossMack sent you, get a little percentage off in there, man, you know what I'm talking about? And you can also order it online, man. He got his own coffee. Order it online. The link is in the description. BossMack 4-9. Tab in. And also, if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there,
low rates.
holla at that BossMack Topsoil. I got the reasonable rates that's great. Remember, when you win, I win. So I'm going to give you the best possible game I can, man, to help you overcome any type of adversities you having with your bitches.
Straight like that.
Or your one bitch. But, you know, if you got a bunch of bitches, man, listen, you got to remember, niggas don't like for you to have a lot of bitches. So you can't go to your peoples and ask for no advice. Holla at that BossMack Topsoil. I want to see you win. I'm not going to hate on you, man. I'm going to give you the right game to help you get over the bullshit. Link in you can get in my Instagram is in the description. Set up some time. Fuck with me, don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
All right. We got past that.
Did y'all repost it in y'all stories? So y'all people know?
Yeah, I had to let them know, tap in now. You know what I mean? All my followers and friends.
Yeah.
Follow the BossMack podcast.
Did I tell you
I
guys
know what's going on.
I reposted it.
All right, now.
Oh, it's actually still uploading.
Niggas in the news.
Niggas need to stay out the news.
Niggas need to stay out the news, but they cannot stay out the news, Boogaloo. They can't stay out the news, man.
Not even if they try.
Straight up.
I wanna start it off by it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out Jay-Z for cashing out on Duce.
Cheer.
Close to a B. They say like 700 million or some type of shit like that.
So he sold all his equity in the
His
Duce.
equity in Duce. You feel me?
Real businessman, homie. Patron.
Yeah, man, we drinking Patron. Shout out Jay-Z, though.
Patron do it every time.
I don't drink dark.
Yeah, we don't drink
Patron.
It's a little splash of Duce over there, man.
Yeah.
211 left that over there. A little splash of Duce over there in the corner. You know, I ain't want to throw it away and shit.
Light.
But yeah, man, shout out to Jay-Z. Gonna be on the Grammys. You checking for that? You checking for the Grammys this weekend?
Yes. I want to see. What's going on. Matter of fact, talking about what's going on. Do y'all think Beyonce got a BBL?
Hell yeah, my nigga.
Boy, I ain't never
BBL?
seen her body looking like that.
I don't think a BBL,
I mean, she's
but
of the age where celebrity women get that done, like Lala. You feel me?
Damn right.
Something like that. But I mean, I would have to go look.
like,
Have you
research.
seen
Bro.
her? Have you seen the picture I'm talking about?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that picture
I
from
haven't
the
seen her.
tour promo,
Look,
yeah.
I haven't seen her body like that, but just
Oh, so
knowing
you ain't
Beyonce-
seen the picture?
Nah, I haven't seen the
I
picture.
gotta show you the
So,
picture.
yeah.
You ain't gonna be
But
able to-
look, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna give you my preference
You gotta
before I
see
see the
your,
picture.
you gotta see
So, look,
this, bro.
Show 'em the
Because you
Beyonce
think
haven't been on the
she
scene
ain't
in how
gonna do
long,
it.
bro? That's what we want to
They
say.
don't
How long
know,
has she haven't been
bro.
on the scene?
It
Since the
don't.
90s.
Exactly.
But she did
so,
it.
With me saying that is to say, after she had the kids, she haven't even made music really. She haven't even really been
put out an
playing.
album.
She just put out an album, my nigga.
Renaissance. I ain't heard it,
Look how
but
she
you know,
looking,
Renaissance.
She just put out an
Let
album.
me see if that's the photo. That's the photo I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm now they
Where
done-
that
they
pic-
got
where
me.
that pic-
Cause the hips is
Where
what-
that picture at?
It's on her
Yeah,
page.
edited
the hips.
photo. The photo could be.
It's her first. It's her
doctored
first
up.
picture.
It could be.
It could be, but she
It could.
looking like
Cause
how
the
she
hips
look.
on it. The hips is like that. Look BBL-ish.
Is
How
she
slim
naked?
that waist
Is she
and
naked
how-
on the horse or what?
But
She got the.
yeah,
Oh
she
man,
could
wait
be
a
like
minute.
LeBron
Hold up.
James.
Oh
She
yeah,
gets $1
man.
million a year on her body. We don't know that.
Oh yeah, man.
Exactly. And that's what I was getting at to say. She's been off the scene for.
That's
a minute.
BBL,
So,
nigga.
And that's her whole reason to
Damn.
coming back. Looking like
Allegedly,
this.
you got to say allegedly after shit like that because we don't know that it's BBL. It's allegedly BBL.
Of course, yeah, that has to be
She gonna sue us?
Of course.
She gonna sue us for that
You gonna
shit?
get a Rock Nation.
Yeah, we gonna get some type of
You gonna get a call from
paper
Jay.
or something from Rock Nation saying
Ty-Ty-
Jay-Z not
Ty-Ty
approving of
gonna
this.
pull up.
You just told him.
Wait
He
a
just
minute,
said
man.
shout out to Jay-Z for the do say.
Hold on, man.
We can't be
Hold
over
on,
here
hold
talking
on,
about his
hold
wife.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Anthony
hold
Bad,
on.
right?
Okay, that she done had. Hey, man, yeah, man, she looks great, bro. We put it up there, man. She looks great, man.
Imagine that riding you.
She looks great.
Right, come on, man.
It's gonna be hard.
Hey, man, have I
going out.
I have nothing to do with this, bro.
Rock Nation brunch
That's your
next
wife,
year.
right? You say,
Come on,
I
brother.
got nothing to do with this, bro.
Camera, real quick. That don't have nothing to do with me. I want to come to the brunch next year.
This ain't got nothing to do.
Wait a
with
minute,
my
you didn't
report
go. You
card,
didn't
fella.
go to the Rock Nation brunch.
Today, no, I did not. Me and G Perico, they didn't let us in. We was out. I'm playing. We was outside for a minute.
Yeah, was parking lot pimping. What y'all doing
Nah,
outside?
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Alright,
G used to be on Rock
G
Nation.
Perico
Yeah.
got to go one year though. He got.
Because he used to be on Rock
Now,
Nation.
and he
That was-
Atlantic
Oh.
now?
No, he's independent. He's
He
on
independent.
Yeah.
So
all
he
the way.
like he didn't
Enterprise,
get
right?
an invite.
Enterprise all the way.
Shout out to
Okay, shout out to
Enterprise.
Enterprise. G
man,
Perico.
I'm disappointed in them niggas for not shooting him an invite.
Yeah, that's my nigga
He's not
too.
on that label no more. If you ask to leave a label, they're not going to invite you to their thing. But like, so Caleb Rivera was there today.
But ain't it
He's a
people that
Rock
ain't
Nation
on?
artist.
It's people at the party.
Wait, you
who
gotta
ain't
be
on
Rock
that.
Nation.
hear me
private-
out.
it's a
But if
private
you
event.
leave Rock Nation, if I'm signed to Rock Nation, I asked to
But it
leave
was
Rock
amicable.
Nation.
Right, so it's like why?
He said it was amicable though. Like it was good vibes. Like they
He said
understood
they
it
don't
wasn't
have no
negative.
reason to invite him
Invite
though,
you. You
because he
asked
ain't
to
from
leave. You
there
used
no
to be
more.
signed to me, and now you asked to leave.
I ain't gonna
I'm
give
not
you no
gonna invite
shine. I ain't gonna
I'm
give
just
you
not
no
gonna invite
shine.
you to my events.
You're not
Right.
gonna be around none of this money.
I'm
You're
kinda
not gonna
biased
get no
to that, though.
plug.
Right, we
That
have
was
no
the
more
joke.
business.
You heard me? But I'm kind of biased to that because they making money off you for the time being. Now you decide to go independent and decide that, man, I want all my money because, you know what I'm saying, I see what I'm worth. And now y'all not going to invite me to the party?
Can't always,
Like,
can't
come
always
on,
look at
man.
it like that. Could be maybe they was losing money. What if they was losing money? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
never know.
Honestly, I
never
feel
know.
like, yeah,
Right,
that'd
we
be
don't know
more
the-
of a
we don't
figure
know
of a
the
speech
real.
with a label. You know, any label, once they invest any type of money into you, they automatically know that they're gaining. You know what I mean?
People take losses. Not all the time.
Yeah, I said.
But it happens. People labels take losses.
People.
On
That's
Yeah.
all I say.
Labels take
Most
hella
independent labels take losses, not big labels. They already they made multi-millions off other artists.
Yeah, back catalog. I
Yeah,
get
you
saying.
know what I'm
I get
saying.
you're
So
saying.
that's what I said. Everything is just a gamble with them. It's all a gamble.
Definitely a gamble.
Shout out,
Definitely a
shout out
gamble.
to G. Shout out to Enterprise. Hot Shots tour he about to do with Drama. Hot Shots tape, excuse me, and then he taking Rucci on the road.
Rucci on
with
that
him. Hot
motherfucker,
Shots tour.
too.
Yeah,
Shout out to G.
I seen that.
I will
seen
be
that,
at one of them shows.
What was that commercial with him and
DJ Drama
on,
doing some big shit. You
on
posted
Instagram.
that too.
Yeah.
That was hard right there.
Yeah. G Perico, that's
That was
my
big
dog,
for the West
man.
Coast too.
I fucks
Real
with,
shit.
Yeah, I fucks with G tough.
For sure.
G one of them type niggas that if he got some game about something, he go tell you. He ain't go sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? Tell
All
you, you need
day.
to be doing this, that. He just sit on the phone on FaceTime for hours just talking about our goals. You know what I mean? I fucks with G. That's my dog.
Shout out to Ice for that $5. I appreciate that, people.
Shout out to Ice.
Yo,
We gotta read the thing, BossMack. What it say?
it's a BossMack Boogaloo salute. Shout out Bori. Shout out to the chat. Get the likes up.
Get them motherfuckers.
Y'all get the likes up, man. We got Young
go.
Legend in this motherfucker, man.
Real shit.
All right, you taking your girl to go see Beyonce?
Nah,
You ain't got pressed for that? Like you
I'm
ain't
not
got.
about to spend my whole tax check on that shit.
It's like 1,400, isn't it?
Take it.
For a
Yeah,
ticket,
my
that's
girl ain't,
crazy.
she ain't into that like
You
that.
know, females be going to salute the Pledge of Allegiance. They be in the crowd like this, like
Dude,
taking
we
notes.
rather
like,
take a trip. You know what I mean? Than do some
Straight
shit like
up.
that. Keep it
For
real.
1,400 each, yeah, you could.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What?
1,400 each.
That's what the tickets
That's
is
2,800.
going for.
Even if your nose bleeding and shit.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
standard ticket was 1,400.
Yeah.
What?
Last year standard
Boss
ticket.
Mack.
Last year it was like 1,800 standard ticket.
BossMack, do you
That's why she do
understand?
it around the time.
1,400 tickets.
Wait a minute, man.
Let's talk about
She's
Sierra,
smart, bro.
we talking about Beyonce.
Listen.
That ain't in the front though.
She
Like,
always
that's
have
the-
this tour around tax time so people can afford it.
That's
What
you
the
peep?
fuck?
That's the game you peep?
Hell yeah. Cause she did it last year. It was her and Jay-Z on the tour, and she did it around tax time where people can afford it.
what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Nosebleed 1,400.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing I got to ask people about that. So, the question with me saying that is this. Say, for instance, if you have...
Hey, mines.
Say, for instance, if you have an artist like Kendrick Lamar.
Definitely.
Who's just dropped an album.
Definitely.
Giving you great content. Also, at the top of the game right now. His ticket's not even that much.
I feel you.
This is a person who I feel haven't dropped repetitive music or even had an actual catalog that was coming in the last, I would say, 4 to 5 years. She hasn't did anything.
She dropped the album, the Renaissance album.
The Renaissance album, my nigga.
Going crazy about this Renaissance.
But that shit came out.
No music videos.
When did she drop that?
Exactly, because it had no music videos. It came out last year. Everybody was singing that "Break My Soul" song.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's Renaissance. I don't,
Oh, she torn
So
off
wait a
her
minute,
album
wait
she
a
did
minute.
year
With
ago?
no videos?
Was that
wow.
was
Like,
that kind of like tactical that she did that, like no videos, and maybe she got in shape and shit and got ready for the tour?
I
Like,
can see that because
Hell
remember,
no,
you got to remember
man.
when she dropped that album. Just surprised, she was the first artist to ever do that shit. Just drop an album, post a link,
No promo,
You
no
know,
nothing.
she
Right.
could just be moving like that. You don't know. It's Beyonce. You never gonna figure.
But
it
with a
out.
household name like how he's saying, she's Beyonce, she could do that. But with me saying is to charge that much for a ticket, it's like, it's outrageous. For an album that nobody knows about.
Well,
Not
it's
if
Beyonce.
people,
I don't know
people
about it.
buying it.
It's
Not if people
Beyonce
buying it.
though.
I don't know about it. I know about all her other
sells out
songs.
shows, so she go. Of course she go.
She don't have to put out-
charge these high ass prices and sell out. So of course she gonna keep doing
What the
it.
fuck is- how much
would
it
keep
cost?
doing it?
do she got meet and greet on that shit?
Exactly.
How much is meet and greet?
That's probably
10 racks?
That's probably racks for a
10
Beyonce
racks for the meet and greet?
You probably
The
so.
people be eating off the meat and grease. I feel like Chris Brown came up off the.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Last
He
year.
did.
I thought it was.
Question.
She just made $24 million to perform in Dubai.
Question.
Bro.
This what I'm.
Yeah.
This is not Dubai. This
These
is the
are
United
top-
States
the
of
top-
America.
the top elite
Hold on.
type, you know what I
This is the
mean?
United States of America. This is not Dubai.
People are
not millionaires. Let's get this serious.
If they willing to pay
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Why would you
Now,
go down
what
if
me
they
saying
willing
is
to pay
this.
it?
No, this is what we saying. This is what I'm asking.
Go ahead.
Now, she's from Houston, right?
Yeah.
What that got to do with?
No, I'm about to ask y'all a serious question. She's from Houston, right?
Yes.
So I'm getting to the demographics and shit.
Okay.
All right. She's from Houston. So now tell me, how many people from Houston is going to be able to afford that? That's from the poverty area. That's from, you know what I'm saying? The
I
neighborhood
read-
that's gonna be
you
$1,400.
can't base
She
it
don't
on
want poor
that.
people at her show.
You can't base
I
it
feel
on
like-
that.
her
fans.
I feel like
fans.
You can't base it on
I
that,
feel like
bro.
bitches is
Y'all don't
gonna
think
get
these
out.
are
I
fans?
feel like bitches is gonna get out there and find a way, my nigga. They gonna tax
It's
they.
tax time,
They
like
gonna
you said.
tax they
From
trick.
Trick Dick
they gonna,
Willie.
They gonna tax they trick. They
in the
gonna
bond,
tax.
Nate.
They gonna. Hey, they
Uncle
gonna find
Charlie.
a way, my nigga.
Uncle
They gonna
Charlie,
find a way, my
exactly.
nigga, to get that up.
That's why she do it every year.
They gonna
at tax
find a way,
time,
man.
Bro. I've noticed
Trick
that.
Dick
They gonna
Every
get.
year
They gonna
at
give
tax
Beyonce her
time, bro.
1,400.
They gonna find a way to get that bread up for her.
Y'all
So,
know
you
SZA
telling
number
me-
one right now, most listened to.
Now that's a person who I can see right now because of the content that she's been having and the videos she's been delivering.
What?
Watching, you don't think SZA's worth that?
SZA's dope, but 1,400? No, hell
Nah,
no.
nigga,
She
nigga,
don't
listen,
even
listen.
dance.
Come on.
She don't
Listen,
even
let me
dance.
tell you something, man. Beyonce.
Greatest entertainer.
Listen,
or-
man, Beyonce have some type of spiritual power over
The
these bitches.
entertainment. That's the
Bro,
part.
nigga, I think it's some witchcraft shit involved,
man.
nigga.
I was
Come
just
on,
saying she's an
BossMack.
entertainer.
Hey, my
On some
nigga, I
Vegas-
know y'all
Vegas
niggas.
showgirl.
I know
Jay-Z
y'all niggas
calling
don't
herself
want
Hova, you know what I'm saying? And she's calling herself
y'all-
Queen B.
I know
Come
y'all
on,
niggas
bro.
don't
These
wanna-
is like, we going to another level, but we not even getting on that
We're
right
about
now.
to light a candle in this motherfucker.
Hey, man, I know y'all
I'm
niggas
definitely
that.
not going to the Rock Nation brunch next year.
Hey, hold up. I'm solely responsible for all the comments I'm making. I'm accepting all responsibility. I've been said she have some type of special power over these bitches. I don't give a fuck, man.
For me, it's the Patron, y'all.
performance,
It's the
bro.
Patron.
Now,
It's the
SZA
Patron.
just passed. Damn,
She
what's the
looked
white
like how
bitch
all
name?
women
Fuck.
want to look, kind of.
You talking about Beyonce?
Yeah, she's an ideal looking woman.
Taylor
Women-
Swift, that's what I'm
women
trying
want
to
to
say.
emulate how she looks.
SZA just passed Taylor Swift for the most listened to female artist, bro.
Okay.
Kill Bill is some
niggas-
shit though.
listen,
That
and
shit
niggas
hard.
is not paying $1,400 for a SZA concert. You know why?
Because SZA ain't putting on a show like
Beyonce
that.
performs and put on a
Entertainment.
show.
Right.
SZA sings. That's what they going for. She is one of the damn near
So-
the best entertainment.
So that's my thing.
Of her generation.
You're going to
Women.
the concert for entertainment, or you going for singing?
Hey,
Because
wait,
if she's a singer, I want to hear her sing.
You going for a
Have you
show?
been to a
show?
Have you been to a Beyonce show yet?
No.
Nah, I'm
Janet
not paying
Jackson
for
can't
that
sing.
shit.
Okay, I seen the
on
bitch.
YouTube.
You going for a
I
show?
seen a
telling you the
Beyonce
real, bro.
show.
Is
I
it
done
worth
went
it?
to what
He
you
said
call
he's
it.
seen the Beyonce.
A
Is it
bitch
worth
took
it?
me to Vegas we went to Vegas to go see a Beyonce show. Nigga, that shit, hey man, listen.
Was
man.
it worth it?
Hey man, yeah.
All right, that is.
Hey
good.
man, but she wasn't taxing like that back then though.
Now she know her worth.
It's done escalated up to some other shit.
Okay.
But hey man, that bitch was like
Okay, now out of every artist that I've been to a lot of artist shows. I've been to Playboy Cardi, I've been to Kendrick Lamar, I've been to NBA YoungBoy, I've been to No Cap, I've been to a lot of artists.
Hey, you been to
I'm
a
saying, but okay, Kendrick Lamar. Then we're gonna say artists. I've been to Kendrick Lamar shows, and I also have been to Playboy Cardi.
Okay,
shows.
hold on. Let me ask you right quick. Now I don't want to deviate too much, but what was the difference between what was the impact of the Kendrick Lamar versus the Playboy Cardi show?
Okay, like the Kendrick Lamar show, it was like through the whole show he had, I want to say like, I won't say stage, but he had actual acts that was going in between almost each song.
So he had all
presented.
kind of performance art type
Correct.
shit going on.
It was a show.
Correct. Yeah, it was a real show. It was
Okay.
as he was performing.
Right.
So correct. As I'm looking at this, right, I'm looking like, wow, this is really like some stuff that you haven't even seen. He has, when he's talking about the black movement, you know what I mean, the empowerment of black people and stuff like that. He has black men in black suits marching with black boots on, throwing their fists up, you know.
This some
things
expensive
like that.
ass shit he putting on. This show is
Exactly.
expensive.
His shit is
So
like an
check this
experience.
out.
Right.
Now let me tell y'all this. I meet somebody on the side, right? Because I'm in the VIP area. So I'm talking to a female that's on the side, just casually talking to someone.
Right.
She just told me she flew from London, England to come to this show. She said, I flew all the way here just to come to this show. I don't know no one in Los Angeles, no one in California,
Right.
and I'm leaving after the show.
Right.
Going
right.
back to London.
Right. I feel
Because
you.
the simple fact, I couldn't get a ticket out there. So
Right.
I flew all the way to the United States just to see.
Just
That was
the
that was
feel
so like.
experience.
So the level of the fan appreciation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What was the energy of the Playboy Cardi shit though?
Pure rock and roll. It was pure rock and roll. It wasn't the energy. It wasn't the Playboy Cardi that, you know what I'm saying, that I knew prior before when I knew Cardi. So
Right.
when
He
he's saying
done
it,
he done
that's-
evolved
Yeah,
evolved
he's-
into some other shit.
Correct.
Now what was the energy in the crowd like though?
Crazy, insane, like rock and roll, insane, mosh pits,
Like a rave.
Yeah, like a rave. Correct.
Okay.
I mean, crazy to where I was looking at it like, this is a mega artist. Like, you know what I mean? He's not Playboy Cardi, who we saw 6 years ago. He's a mega star now to where he's selling out. This was at the Forum.
Right.
He sold out the Forum.
That shit trash.
I was about to say I've never been a Cardi fan. Definitely.
You don't like it?
That nigga music trash.
Yes, sir.
Not
got
the music.
die-hard
We talking
fans,
about
though.
the-
Ain't nothing to
we
it.
talking about the
I
fan
feel
base.
like he have some type of
definitely got diehard fans.
once again I feel like he have some type of
level of
spiritual
crowd control.
He have some type of spiritual effect on the crowd.
He got
I'll
devils
give
in the
you that.
background and shit.
Him,
He got
listen,
devils in the
I'm trying to
background.
tell y'all niggas, man.
He's
The
very
devil
satanic.
in hell in the background on fire and shit.
Hey man,
It's a bit satanic. Man.
We don't
He
know.
rocks
we
the
don't
crowd.
know. We
I
don't
give
know
him
what-
that.
him and
just
NWA,
don't-
NBA
I mean, that shit
YoungBoy,
just
him
trash.
and NBA YoungBoy have the same type of shit. I feel like, even though we haven't seen NBA YoungBoy do a live show yet, like that, but I feel like they have like some type of spiritual effect on the crowd. And Beyonce have the same type of shit, my nigga.
Not to cut you off, BossMack, I seen NBA YoungBoy do a live show right before the pandemic ended.
Right.
I even have it on my
How
on
was
my
it?
Instagram.
How was it?
Man, it was crazy. When I say insane, he had ages from 5 to
Definitely.
45 in there.
Dang.
Do you understand what I'm saying? From 5 to 45,
Going
all
up.
ages at the Microsoft Theater.
So it wasn't no age cap
I
on the
don't,
young
like
No.
it. I don't like his music. It's like heroin music to me. I don't know.
You feel like it's addictive?
Nah, it's just like it's too dark for me, and it's just I don't know.
Okay, now what do you think about he just did that interview with Billboard where he was shaking and shit?
I saw
What's
it.
up with that? What
I
you
mean,
think
shit
about that?
happens. We know he left Atlantic or whatnot. Label situation, shit happened in this industry. I don't necessarily want to speak on it, but shit happens. You feel me? But you can see the signs, and it's clear they're not even hiding certain shit. But that's why you just got to be about your business and control your environment, control your atmosphere, stand on what you believe in, and you feel me? I serve God, I don't serve the devil, so I can't really speak on that type of stuff.
That nigga was talking like somebody put ice down his back.
It was weird though. I know what you're talking about.
He must be off too many Adderalls or something. Maybe
You saying drugs?
yeah, the Adderall make you jittery. Maybe I don't
I feel
know.
like motherfuckers be putting out music that be like.
He's successful though.
I feel like when you put out music that really fuck with motherfuckers' minds and motherfuckers really start doing the shit that you saying.
Niggas smoke people off his music.
So you low key responsible for that.
And he spoke to that.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no turning back, cause you're wealthy. He could right now.
Here we go.
He could change his music. No, I'm just saying he could change what he talking about, but then he gonna stop selling.
All right, exactly. So this is the question that I have.
The fans is already
locked in.
Going like
Correct.
that.
So look,
if he try to say, "Oh, it's all positive," I'm not talking like that. Then his sales is gonna vanish.
Future did the same thing. So many
this is the
artists
question I
did
got.
the same thing. What's
Yeah,
up?
Future switched it
okay,
up.
listen. You have NWA, who was voted at that during their time, right, as one of the worst rap groups ever. Who talked about the most craziest things ever, right?
Some people say they ruined hip hop.
Okay.
Some people
Now
say that. Some.
they created supposedly gangster rap,
They didn't, but they.
they one of the founders. Of
They benefited the most.
Correct. Okay. Now
No,
when
they
me saying
didn't.
that is to say this: what is Ice Cube right now?
A mogul.
He's
a mogul.
A leader
Correct.
to me. He's a black leader to me.
Correct. If I believe Eazy-E was still alive, he'll be also a mogul.
But he's dead because he put that music out there.
Now, that's for another day.
I'm just
But
trying
what me
to
saying
say,
this is
man.
to say
I'm just
that,
trying
right?
to listen, man. Listen.
How could we look at YoungBoy and say that, okay, all he's promoting is bad music and bad and this, that, and the third, and look at Ice Cube. You can,
But see,
Ice Cube
Ice Cube dropped knowledge.
Ice
As a
Cube
solo
done
artist, so you got to say NWA because Ice Cube's first album was America's Most Wanted with 3 Ks as America's. So don't necessarily say Ice Cube if you want to talk about pushing just that gangster card. You would say NWA in this conversation
as a whole.
Right.
But I'm using Ice Cube part because while he was the lyricist of NWA, he was the person who wrote majority of the raps for NWA.
So your point is.
So my point is me saying is this. As time grow, I believe that NBA YoungBoy can grow into becoming a man. He started rapping almost at 17 years old. Right. So with that being that young, you're gonna talk about what you know and where you know what I mean, where you come from. If you come from the struggle, if you come from gang, exactly, that's what you're gonna talk about. If I'm around multi-millionaires and I'm around millions of dollars, I'm gonna talk about millions of dollars and multi-millionaires. You know what I mean? That's why we have the transformation with rappers, and you see it.
It's a blurry. It's a blurry.
I feel like NBA YoungBoy done had. I mean, I feel like, man. Listen, man. Them niggas done did a lot. He done did a lot. I feel like he did a lot for real and got away with some shit. I feel like he protected by something evil.
I mean, that's a conspiracy.
You think he prayed to
that's
the devil?
more. I feel like that's more a personal opinion.
This nigga beat the feds. This nigga King Von is gone because of that nigga.
It's all kind of shit that happens.
You feel me?
Allegedly.
I mean, you know.
Shit.
With me saying, what speaking on what you saying,
I think
though,
he don't know his full potential, man. Young.
I just look at him as like that's what I'm saying. He a young artist who has a lot of.
I know.
He
Listen,
richer
man.
than what he
Listen,
is.
man.
You know why I say he could be richer than what he is? Because on his tours, they be offering like $15 million for a tour, right? Then you got somebody like Bad Bunny making like $400 million off a tour. And this nigga NBA YoungBoy got hella fans.
The most listened to rap artist.
Most listened to on YouTube and all that shit. How is he only making? He don't know his full potential.
Because we all know everybody up in here is musically inclined that know about music. So since we speaking up on this, we all know how the industry work. Yeah. He has no promo. They don't push nothing for him.
Don't barely go places. Music roll.
But what we saying is Bad Bunny has a whole promotion promotion. They promote
Well,
shoes.
nah, well,
Bad Bunny
see,
has a team. That's why he can.
Bad
do that.
Bunny
If
might
Bad
have
Bunny was
different.
at the Laker game, it's gonna say Bad Bunny. I guarantee you, if NBA YoungBoy was at the Laker game, it's not gonna headline NBA YoungBoy. They're not gonna headline him at a Laker game.
Well,
They
see,
would headline
okay.
Bad Bunny.
First of all,
It's all
Bad Bunny was on stage kissing a man. So
that's something
It's
totally
different.
different, though.
It's different
man.
aspects.
That's something
It's
totally different.
aspects to.
they was
How did we
listen.
get here?
Why we compare a young boy
I'm just
to
saying.
an international pop star.
Yeah,
What I'm trying
man.
to say is,
YoungBoy can't be an international pop
I
star.
When he
feel like,
ready to be.
I
That's
feel
all
like
I'm
Young
asking
Boy
you.
is big enough to make $400 million off a tour.
International
Right,
pop
right.
star.
Bad
When he
Bunny
ready,
made
but when he ready to step
Exactly.
up and take that money,
it's-
nobody's stopping him from getting that money. It's when young boy decide to get up and go get that bag. He's off Atlantic now, so he could do he could do his own thing. It's up to him. Nobody's stopping him from putting together his own tour.
But he
Just a
has no
promotion company.
features, guys.
He needs to do something.
He even says it. He says
Y'all got me
artists.
thinking on young boy.
Look, yeah, but look, we about to get off this topic fast. After I say
Young
this,
Boy
real
is really
fast. Look,
trash though. He put too
listen,
much music
he
out
has-
and it
he
don't
has
be
no
like,
features, bro. He has no
got some-
promo,
yeah,
bro.
cool on to work with him.
He got some good music, but a lot of that shit is kind of trash.
Look how all
and
these
they all
rappers
sound the
act.
same.
Y'all
I don't
not
listen
making
to Young
sense right
Boy.
now. Look how all these rappers act.
opioid, yeah.
Look at all these rappers. You got Boston Richie telling. You got Gunna telling. Gunna got more features than almost anybody in the whole industry.
That's
And I'm
before
not
he
saying
told.
allegedly. I'm just saying, man, when you
That's
work
before
with
he
an
told.
artist, bro, because me, when I go in the studio and I see the artists that I be around and I watch how they work, guess what they do? Majority before they get a feature from an artist, they feel a personal vibe from that artist. They know if this person's real or if this person not. And not just saying from the, okay, I've been just glancing at him and seeing he a gangster. No, I'm doing my homework. Why? Because if something like this come out and you're a real dude, this could taint your career because it's showing that you is fooling with anybody.
Yeah, but nobody looking at Lil Baby or none of those artists that work with Gunna funny because of this, because they couldn't have predicted that situation.
Definitely.
Crime Stoppers.
Oh, well, that yeah.
Crime Stoppers.
But
Before he was Gunna.
Okay,
So,
hold up.
come
Let me
on.
ask a question.
What's up?
You think Gunna's still gonna be successful going forward?
Not in the urban lane. If he go into like acting or something, or he like clothes, he can, he can go to Europe and
It's
walk down
over. It's
runways or
over,
something.
huh?
Clothes, that's a
But
good
yeah,
idea.
that's urban. That's small money. He can go make money in fashion. I'll say that.
Gunna, go to
He can
HBA.
definitely go make money in fashion. He can go walk down Balmain's runway and get paid to do that type of shit. But in the urban music scene, it might be a rap.
I feel like NBA YoungBoy need different business people on his team to get that Bad Bunny money.
Definitely.
You gotta have that.
Definitely.
It's that business. It's that team of motherfuckers to put that together for you.
Well, what's
Once
going on?
again-
Because he got some type of team. Like,
See, look,
what's going on there?
y'all keep going back to YoungBoy, and
They
this is
keep
what
the
the
niggas
part
safe
that
and keep them out
what
of
I
shit.
want to say. Look, that's all I
Why
wanna
they
say.
not helping this nigga get rich like how he can really get rich, bro?
All right, y'all want me to pull it up so I can show y'all
How
on
you know how
Google?
much money he can
Listen,
know? He could be getting more
exactly.
15
He's dealing
million
with
not a lot
bro.
for-
Listen,
for
bro.
him, for
He's
a tour
dealing
to
with
me.
Birdman, who
That's not a
has,
lot.
as we know, Birdman just came on Drink Champs and stated it that he has made the most money in the industry.
Who?
Birdman, as far as contract deals, as far as
Definitely.
getting
Well, he been going the
contract
longest
deals.
with- yeah, definitely,
He done got
definitely.
500 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Universal so far. So if YoungBoy is dealing with Birdman, you hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody who can put you in that right direction and show you how to get that
He
money.
can.
You understand
But
what I'm
we
saying?
all know Birdman.
We not- but-
How do we
see,
know
we
where
not-
Birdman stand these days? Really, like, is you really got action at the Bad Bunny money type shit? Like I said, I gotta emphasize, Bad Bunny was kissing a man on the stage.
So from the
So
2000s,
you in a certain type of dimension.
Let's eliminate that.
Listen,
Let's
not black.
eliminate
And
that.
not
you-
Let's
yeah.
talk about 50 Cent.
Listen.
All right, back in the day, 50 Cent first tour made 32 million off his first tour back in the day, right?
He was affiliated with Eminem and Dr. Dre
How
and
was
Interscope.
Young Boy only making 15
Where did you see
million?
he only making?
He
Yeah,
was
that's what I said. Where did you see this
listen
at?
very
About it.
listen
It came
very
out his
carefully.
mouth. I seen it. It
Listen
came out
very
his mouth.
carefully to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
50 Cent was affiliated with Eminem, Dre, and Jimmy Iovine, president Interscope Records at the time.
Founder, yeah. That's what I said. The founder, yeah.
The key.
But
also, watch
all
this.
powerful, unmentionable. You know them unmentionable people, the guy that's blocked.
Yeah.
All involved in it. One of them.
Young boy need to
50,
find
50 Cent sold millions and millions
And
of
then-
records. Young boys getting YouTube views and streams. That's, to me, that's free shit. So you really can't compare it. So it's a difference between an artist that sold 1.5 million records.
But we know.
Find them off what? Streams.
But we
when
know.
he was at Atlantic, right? Listen. When
somebody.
he was at Atlantic, right? Yeah. This what the biggest problem was. Young boy said this. They said, okay, you only signed with us, I think it was for 5 albums, if I'm not mistaken. 5 albums. He gave them over 20 albums. And I'm not even going to say albums. I'm going to count them as mixtapes and albums. You know what I mean? And the reason what he was saying was, I should be paid for this because of the simple fact I'm releasing this. And they was telling him that, oh, we didn't tell you we didn't tell you to release it. You released this just free willingly. So by you being signed to us, we don't owe you any money. You just did this on your own.
Contractually, it has to be a studio album which fits a certain length. It has certain protocols to it. It has to be a studio album to fulfill your contractual agreement. It's like loopholes in this shit. When artists put out mixtapes, EPs, projects, all these other shit, it has to be a studio album. And those studio albums have to be,
count.
if it's not mastered by the Atlantic Recording Corporation,
Correct.
it's not a studio album.
It doesn't count.
Yeah,
this is just something that you drop
somewhere.
No, you don't.
Atlantic,
This is just something that you drop.
An Atlantic album.
So he don't get no money for, but his record label
No,
still
he
gets
gets money. He gets money for it. It's in the
partial.
distro. He gets money from it, but it doesn't fulfill your agreement. You owe me
Your
5
contract
studio
agreement.
albums.
Correct. So all the songs that you drop, we're still getting a percentage off of it. And they're getting a major percentage off of it because at the end of the day, you like, man, I'm steady dropping music. But when you're in certain deals and you don't have creative control, they don't approve it. So therefore, they be like, oh, like how he just stated, no, right now, this is not considered an album. We're not gonna approve it. So if you drop this is just content. Now your fans is begging for content and you have to release something.
Is they getting the YouTube money?
Definitely.
It's a percentage. Everything is a percentage.
Yeah,
It's in the
deal. But you got to
contract.
think, Leora Cohen, who used to run Atlantic, is now president of YouTube. You guys, they all play musical chairs in the industry. So that's the one thing I am fascinated about Young Boy with is the YouTube game. It had me researching like the separate deals they do with YouTube because before him I had never heard of artists doing separate deals or separate business with YouTube.
The YouTube bag is the YouTube bag that he getting has to be like
crazy.
It's
He's the
crazy.
most streamed
It has
artists on YouTube. I believe.
it has to be like
Topping
That's what
Dirk
I'm saying.
and
He
Lil
eating
Baby.
off that, but-
Yeah, he topping Dirk and Lil Baby.
For sure, he's probably getting 80%
and
off
then
100.
see, no matter what you're saying, the impact of NBA YoungBoy is apparent because you could just look at when academics post something on YouTube or something. The number of comments, like how you say the comments, the comments, the views is crushing everybody. And I know academics ain't responsible for that shit. What he say?
Young boy signed by Birdman. That's a machine.
Yeah, he's doing business with
that's a
Birdman.
machine that's fucking him.
But still, though.
Oh wow.
But still,
I said it,
Oh wow.
and I stand.
You can't stand on that.
I'm standing on it.
No.
hey.
All right, let's go to the next.
Now I'm
subject.
not going to the Cash Money. Bro.
The more we talk, the more parties you get eliminated from.
Go to the
Well, I'm telling you, Birdman, I fucks with you, man. Come holler at me, man.
Okay, what's your?
Can we talk about some LA rappers? We talk about all these
Okay,
rappers that's not
hold
from LA.
on.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble.
I was finna bring it right back. I wanted to start it off with this. How you feel about Blueface right now?
I gave him an F on the report card.
I saw that.
I gave him a 10 in Brandon. If you go in there, you'll see he got a 10 in Brandon because
My boy brought us.
you feel me. He gets the big press opportunities. He's on the Shade Room every day. Hollywood Unlocked, Revolt interviews, No Jumper interviews. He has the show on Zeus Network. He has his own OnlyFans that's making money. We see him do his own spinoff show. So the branding is definitely there for him. The hustle is there.
Definitely.
The music is not good, obviously. I feel like he could apply he could apply himself better musically. He hasn't dropped a project in years.
Right.
That's why I posted that clip a couple of weeks ago of Wack getting on him about not putting out music since he's been with old girl. So I feel like he got to step up the music definitely.
So you graded him a 58.
Which is the F.
That's an F,
Straight
bro.
up, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you graded him a
Anything
58.
below 65 is an F.
Straight up.
He keeping it exactly like how it is in school. This is how it is. Okay, now
Go to the next one.
I was looking at the
It's 56 artists.
I was looking at you divide up the grades. Shout out, he got the report cards. You divide it up to lyricism, impact, cadence, flow, catalog, consistency, music videos, beat selection, branding, originality, versatility, and then the grade. Okay. You don't have live performance on here.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say that I still have to see all of these artists perform before I can add a stage presence category to it. So that would take a little time to see all of these artists perform.
Right.
Some of these artists don't have shows.
I was gonna say you gotta YouTube them. You gotta YouTube them
and just watch their
can.
show on YouTube. I kind of want to.
You need that.
If I'm a judge,
I always do that.
You gotta have
I
a
go
person.
see.
You gotta have that
me personally, you can see on YouTube how they rock on stage. We not even really looking at how they rock the crowd because we want to watch the artist. I don't want to really see how you can control the crowd and make the crowd move because some of these fans are just going for you just because, like they just, you know what I mean? They just hooked on you, like how we have NBA YoungBoy fans. Right. You know what I mean? But we just getting back to the point of saying, I want to see how you get up there, how you hold the mic, how you go up there and present yourself. Like how we saying, what's your presence? What you going up there to present?
You can't lie though. Watching it in person is
so
way.
Me personally, I'll wait till I go see these artists in person, and maybe next year
better.
On there.
You can't see the same thing from watching on TV.
I watch Marvin Gaye, man, right now on YouTube, bro. Live Marvin Gaye, and I be looking at it like, wow, he rocked the concert.
I could tell from YouTube. I could tell how they rock from YouTube, but being there, seeing them live is another level.
It's a bonus, of course.
And then also you just disrespected the art of being an MC,
controlling the crowd,
master of ceremonies. That's what MC mean, master of the ceremonies.
Okay.
So I feel like that's along with the way you rock the mic. You got to be able to rock the mic. You got to sound good. But you gotta be a master of ceremonies.
Okay, now the only thing
nowadays people,
a lot of motherfuckers do not have that skill.
Okay, now look, this is what I was gonna say. Now I'm gonna let all y'all speak. This is not when LL Cool J rap. This is not when Snoop Dogg rap. This is 2023.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Most people that have fans, their fans are engaged with them just off of everything else. It doesn't really sometimes even deals with music. Some fans are locked in on their brand. Some fans are locked in on how he just said Blueface has the Zeus TV show. Some fans are locked in on other things. So with me saying that is these people are coming here just because you are you from your branding.
But that don't mean
come to my club appearance then. Don't come to my show if you don't want to see me perform music. You can come hang out with me in the club, then I do walkthroughs and shit. But see, if I'm just a celebrity,
right. But see, no matter what
to you, then just come pop bottles with me in the club. But if you come to a concert, I'm supposed to perform.
Case in point, you saw Jada. Hey, you saw the Locks versus
yeah, on Versus.
Okay,
yeah,
of course. I felt that.
The Locks.
That was probably one of the only performances I felt.
The
on
Locks
the TV
versus
the
Dipset shit.
Okay.
You saw that?
Of course.
Okay, no matter what, that's what I'm talking about. That's a motherfucker. That's probably
the only one though.
That's the principle of hip hop.
That's a motherfucker who's a for real who has the skills to rap good and control the crowd.
Jadakiss.
So you saw that manifested. That's all I'm talking about.
But as one MC, he went up there as a group, as the Locks. He didn't go up there as Jadakiss. He went up there as the Locks. As one MC, he annihilated Dipset by himself.
I feel like all them niggas contributed.
Sheik Luke and Styles P didn't really do too much as far as what Jadakiss did.
Because Jadakiss was the quarterback.
We all smart. We watched it.
Jadakiss was the quarterback. They all.
What are we arguing?
I'm just talking about you got to have some skills to rock the crowd. He's saying you don't. I don't know what he's talking
because
about.
This is 2013.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The correct term.
Because you don't have to do anything.
Because
I say you should have
with me,
that's part of it.
Before we get off topic, how many artists do we watch that go on stage and they go with 5 to 50 of their homies on stage?
And that shit is whack.
And they have a sold out event though. That's
it's still
what we're
whack
saying.
though. It's still whack.
Yeah, people go
Is that what we talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
so
whack.
how can you say that? Oh, because a crowd there that they're really, you know what I mean? I want to see
It's
how
whack.
they really interact. How
It's
people,
whack.
So yeah, like I was saying, stage presence will be on there next year. By next year, I would have seen all the artists perform. Hopefully.
Okay.
One more
In
thing.
person.
Okay, one more thing I feel like you might be missing on here.
Style, people keep bringing up fashion. Like I should have that on there as well. Style, because they say LA rappers can't dress.
That goes into impact. I feel like.
No, unless other people are copying.
I feel
that
like
style.
that's part
if
of
people
impact.
Are copying the style, then I put that in impact. But a nigga having on a nice fit, that's not impactful to me. But if people start dressing like you, then I would put that on impact. Like, okay, this person got everybody wearing this. Like when Blue Bus Clan had everybody wearing Dior Chucks in maybe 2020. I want to say.
Okay.
All the youngsters, yeah.
Okay, now here's
that's impact.
Like I said, here's another thing that's not. I don't think is on here is certain people have like a it factor. Meaning like they have like a personal magnetism or charismaticism.
That's impact.
That's impact, ain't it?
That's like
because impact could
How
be.
people fuck with you, right? Like,
Yeah, impact would be star
you
power.
that nigga, they fuck with
I feel
you.
like okay, because I was thinking more like impact being like okay, because you could not have
Star
the
power.
it factor, right? And you could luckily make a song that's in tune with the times and it have a great impact on the people. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but that's seldom.
Case in point, no disrespect, just like that song, the Outside song.
By Chukar or by who?
Nah.
Lil Deuce?
Lil Deuce. Okay. Lil Deuce. Okay. To me, that's a song that's
Impact bigger than the artist. The song impact is bigger than the artist, in your opinion?
right.
Okay.
That
happens a lot of time with artists.
And it's because of the lyrical content of that song. Certain things he say in that song, I feel like have an impact.
I feel like it's the okay. It's
And
why
it's a okay, what that mean?
That's
what
deep.
you doing over there?
No, that's deep because
Speak your mind.
look, that's very deep to say that because this man wrote the song. So for you to say that the song has more impact
Than the
artist
it's feasible. It happens all the time because I'll say this. He didn't do an outside remix, and he's not gonna mind me saying this hopefully, but he didn't do outside remix. We didn't get like RJ, YG, Joe Moses on the remix, that Rucci on the remix. He didn't promote.
You know
like,
probably
it's not as
why?
much promotion.
Okay, now
It's
let
not
me
about why.
let me
I don't
point.
do why. I don't do lies.
Let me-
No, we just saying this.
Let me
You know
let me
probably why?
point. Let me point something else out.
Everybody's doing their thing right now. So when you in the industry right now, you know how it go.
I know more than anybody, yeah.
Exactly. If YG's having a project dropping right now, RJ is dropping a project right now. You know what I mean? Roddy Ricch dropping a project. It's very hard for you to try to get a feature in for a remix or something like that. You would have to most likely have that prior before. You know what I mean? Or some type of time.
Not even just using Lil Deuce outside. It's other artists. It's a lot of LA artists that'll drop a hot record,
right?
And they won't do remixes. They won't promote the record properly to my liking, and that's why the song will be bigger than the artist. You have to get out there and promote yourself.
Now hold up. Another thing too is
consistent.
That costs money, y'all. But okay, we gonna see.
He missing what I'm saying. See, I'm talking about a person having like, they was that nigga at their school.
You said
How do you,
I was
ga-
that
how do you
nigga.
gauge that? How do you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a star is this person? That's a category. Me personally, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I would just factor that into impact. Okay, this person has that star quality, so I'm a up their impact because they got a hot record and they got star quality. That's a up in impact. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't make a category for star power because I don't want to sit here and gauge a man's. Is he a star on a scale of 1 to 10? How much of a star? Is he? I wouldn't do that person.
Okay, I feel you. I just thought that was like,
So look, I want to get can we go into the next artist?
Any artist you want to ask me about?
Have we even started in the art?
Yeah, he said Blueface. We started Blueface.
Right, let's start.
We started Blueface.
Yeah. Find somebody and start. I want to talk about YS, but he not in here.
Look, I was gonna get to that.
You don't have the backside. I have the backside.
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna ask you where was that list? Okay, because
you guys only have the front page of the report card.
Okay, because I was gonna say, did you only want to speak on these specific artists? I was gonna say because I'll put it up.
That's what was in my car. I got his right here. He got an F.
Damn. You get to homie like that?
Yeah.
That's my bro.
I got you,
He
but
been on
listen.
my freshman cut before. He got a 63, which is an F. This is the backside of the report card. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Boogie.
Yeah, he got an F.
Okay, but I you know what? You know what I really like on here is I like that you got beat selection on here.
Important. That's very important.
Because niggas be having, like, all these LA niggas be having garbage beats.
Detroit beats off YouTube.
Exactly.
Beats that aren't crafted for them.
So how did you give Dot a 3?
Because he had, because.
How
did I agree with that?
Go one artist at a
No,
time.
he just said beat selection. So I just glanced and seen that. I said beat selection.
I only like
Kendrick Lamar. How did he get a 3?
Kendrick Lamar beat selection is a 3 because he dropped a project last year, his first project in 5 years, and none of the beats or majority of the beats don't sound West Coast.
Hey, man.
He pulled a Roddy Ricch and he gave us a project that doesn't sound like Compton, doesn't sound like Los Angeles, and you're a big megastar. You're the most famous, biggest rapper on earth, New York Times Magazine, greatest rapper alive, Kendrick Lamar. So you're out there representing us. When you leave this house, you represent us, and you're not letting them know what the West Coast sound like.
He
when they listen
gave
to your
you
project,
2 albums back to back of West Coast. He gave you
3, but
3.
they all sound a little different.
5 plus years ago. We talking about now. It's people that
No,
wasn't.
you can go listen to 3 albums that got the West Coast on there. That's his whole flow.
Hey,
And then
man.
you went 5 years without putting out a project. So when you come back and you see the West is in a deficit, help me out, Kendrick, and represent the West Coast.
I got one question for you. He's no longer TDE. He's PG Lane now.
What does that
So
have to
with
do
that,
with West Coast?
so with the what you
Well, I
saying, him
agree
dropping
with him,
that
man, sounded
project,
like how he
with
wanted
him
to.
dropping that project,
Yeah.
I felt like he dropped that project. He gave him what you know what I'm
It
saying.
was like, here, nigga, so I can go get away.
Yeah, and now it's time
Yeah.
for him to show you. And he's been doing that. Like he's been working with the young LA artists, you know what I mean? And not even artists as far as rappers, but just comedians, people like that. Just coming in tune with, you know what I mean?
And that's dope. This is Kendrick Lamar.
Correct.
When you drop the projects, you gotta
But
drop
on the
different
beat
sounds.
selection-
Beat selection, I gave him a 3. If you ask me how do I
Hey,
like
man,
Kendrick's
that's
beats on a
how-
scale of
that's
1 to
how I
10,
felt.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna say
saying.
a 3.
I felt
So
like
I
it was.
felt-
I felt like it was a 3.
I
Not
felt
West
like
Coast
this.
beats.
Me personally,
It was a
I
3.
felt like this.
I heard one beat on there that I was like, "This is hard." The rest of the beats was like, "Okay."
RC, avant-garde. I like West Coast music. I like shit that got a groove to it, that got a bass line to it. When I hear your music, I want to feel warm. I want to think of sunshine, palm trees, pretty women, weed. Transport, you have the biggest platform in America as it comes to rap artists right now, Kendrick and Drake. So if Kendrick drops an album, you're not going to put nothing on there that sound like you from the West Coast?
It was
Yeah,
all.
To me, that's a 3.
He had to come something different this time because he already did 3 albums for us.
Now, if he put a couple songs on the album,
so he wouldn't sound the same, you know.
people would be, oh, I'll never listen to Kendrick Lamar again. He has a couple songs on the album that sound like he from the West Coast. Nobody's gonna say that.
Hey, man.
It doesn't hurt. If I could go out my way and put my life at risk to represent LA rap, I feel like Kendrick Lamar and Roddy Ricch could put a couple songs on their album that sound like they from the West Coast, so that more people want to listen to West Coast hip hop or take interest in West Coast hip hop. Represent us. Don't disassociate from us sonically. That's what I'm saying. Because it's already people making that type of music.
Like I said,
artists
But
in
yeah,
DC
he's going to a
making-
bigger scale. When you getting compared to Michael Jackson, you're not just
gotta
standing
switch it up.
on
You
exactly.
got to.
It's
You
not
got to.
just standing
You don't know
on
that
West
hip-hop
Coast.
was
Hey,
mainstream
hey,
before
I
West
agree.
Coast
I
music?
agree with the 3.
Do you know that hip hop wasn't mainstream before West Coast music?
It wasn't.
Do you know that no artist was on Rolling Stone magazine before? No hip hop artist was on Rolling Stone magazine before Dre and Snoop. So I don't like how we always downplay. It's like a self-hatred thing where we feel like LA rap or West Coast sound is like a taint on somebody or it's a
No,
hindrance.
I
Like it's
love
gonna hurt them.
G-Funk sound.
That
I'm
sound
not
is
taking
going
that
to
away from
elevate
nothing.
these artists. Trust me. If they utilize it more, that sound would elevate these
To
artists.
me, honestly, the West Coast is G-Funk, but a lot of artists are not G-Funk rappers. So a lot of artists look at it like they're not gonna give you the West Coast sound that you actually looking for. But that don't make them not a West Coast artist because they're from here.
I don't care. It's not just about where you from. It's about the sound. Why I'm saying we're talking about beat selection.
Correct.
Why did I give him a 3? Because he's not using enough West Coast beats, in my opinion. He could be using a lot more.
So you want him to use more West Coast producers?
I ain't necessarily.
I'm gonna just say more West Coast producers because that's the people that are gonna generate West Coast sounds.
West Coast sound.
Correct. That's what you want to hear.
I would love to hear that from Kendrick.
You would love to hear
like Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. That has a West Coast feel to it.
Exactly.
Poetic Justice.
That's why
Women, Weed and Weather. That track. That reminds me of being on the West Coast.
But a lot of that was dealt with Interscope. Okay. Like now, that's what I'm saying is this is him just being himself.
That's a stipulation.
You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Again, it's real simple. On a scale of 1 to 10, how I feel about the beat. 3.
I love Dot.
Man,
I love Dot. I love Dot. He lyrically superior.
Yeah, he got a 10 in there.
But hey, man, them beats was hey man, it's not enough good beats.
Yeah.
I felt like it was 1
or 2 on that project. That
was 1.
Which one?
The one the Alchemist produced. That one where where he was fighting the bitch.
Okay, I like the record with Blast, the Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah, and then the record with SZA that Boogie worked on.
The one that Boogie ghostwriter. I mean, well, he wrote for.
I'll say worked on.
I
man. Say, yeah.
Any other artists y'all got questions about? Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick Gray was a big topic. I'll give y'all that.
All right.
Yeah, because you know we Kendrick.
Yeah,
fans.
you know I had to.
You know,
but it's a lot of cats on here, like who I was just about to get at right now.
Okay, now let me ask you this, man. Who's the top bitch to you? Who's the top female?
Rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, Asia is positioned to be the top woman rapper. What grade did she get real quick?
You gave her a C minus.
All right, yeah. I feel like West Coast isn't known for producing female artists. Like we haven't had, even Yo-Yo and Rage wasn't going platinum or nothing back in the day. So we don't produce those type of artists. Our women don't translate into rap music for whatever reason.
Right.
So I'm not necessarily looking to say who's the queen of the West, who's our top female rapper, but if I had to put my money on somebody who's going to have the best year this year, I would say Asia, because Ash Bash hasn't put out a project in a while, and most women rappers in LA don't have a project.
Case.
Most women rappers in LA don't have a project out, period. Like if you go on Apple Music, there's no project, but they be like, why you don't support women? Why you don't post the women rappers? It's like, what do I have to post? I'm supposed to post their bikini pics on my Instagram or something like they don't have, or them sitting in a car rapping. I'm supposed to post that on my Instagram. If I go to Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, they don't have any projects out. So
yeah, she doesn't have any out right now, but we getting a whole
but
lot of
she
music
hard, though.
together. Yeah,
Ash Bash
that's
hard.
my artist.
I feel like
we getting it together so she can come back stronger.
She hard though, and she got a good following. When she do drop her music, she do have a good following. I see a lot of people who post her and repost it.
She just didn't drop this year.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Like Ash Bash had that quality that I'm talking about. It's a star. It's another quality where she have an influence over bitches, like for real.
But
like
you gotta apply it to music, because when I get in my car, I can't play your Impact.
But I can play no. What I'm saying is that to me, no matter what, that facilitates the music process.
Okay.
If you gotta put music with it, you know what I'm saying. That's why I say it's a thing. It's an actual thing. It's certain people out here that have like influence on people, and all they gotta do is put the music with it, and it go further than a okay.
She definitely one of them.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to be able to repeat the process.
Consistency.
Some people are lucky and accidentally make a hit. Remember, I was telling you that.
They don't know how to make another one.
And they can't make another one. No, you think you knew, but it really was an accident. Yeah. You feel me?
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
All right. So look, I want to ask him about this. This guy, I read his name, Jason Cash.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who that is. I just looked him up right now.
Well, I mean, that's why my platform exists, and that's why this report card exists, because you guys aren't going to know about most LA rappers. We just sat here for about 30, 40 minutes and didn't mention any LA rappers, because most people, even in LA, don't fuck with LA rap. You go to my page, I don't do the numbers that platforms that post artists from different regions do, because LA rap is in a deficit. I keep telling you guys that. That's why so many artists have Fs and low grades. If these were all A, B artists, everybody would be talking about them. Everybody would be listening to them. But to answer your question, Jason Cash is signed to Atlantic Records. Last year, I gave him a D, like a 66 or something like that. He dropped a response record called D+.
Okay.
Mustard discovered him from that.
Okay.
Put him in the studio, worked on his debut project, Read the Room. So Jason Cash can rap his ass off, but he got a D+ last year because he had never dropped a project. So I don't care how good you can rap. If you never drop a project, it's a D+.
Who is Airplane James?
That's dope because that's the name of his project. He dropped Who the Fuck is Airplane James after people was asking that question about him being on a report card last year. But so to answer your question real quick, Jason Cash is a dope lyricist, top 10 lyricist in LA, in my opinion.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so
I got his numbers right here.
Okay,
that's
so
what I wanted to pull up the numbers. All right,
What numbers you pulling up? Like,
I went to YouTube, right?
Sales or something?
shout out to Kenny Blanco for that $5.
So I went to YouTube. Let me pull it back up because I was moving fast.
You pulling up a YouTube view, man?
Yeah,
YouTube
so his
view?
views. Yeah, his views.
Okay.
So I looked at, bro, and I seen that right here. It says the last content he dropped, all right, was a month ago. He had 4.4K views. He signed to Atlantic. All right.
What,
Yeah,
4.4 million?
No, 4,000.
Yeah.
Not 4 million. 4,000.
Okay.
For
His impact too high.
Does that
400.
His impact too high there.
Exactly. That's what I'm stating, bro. That's what
His
I'm
impact
stating.
too high.
So
What's
when
wrong
me
with him
saying that
having
is to
a
say
7
this.
impact?
Okay, we have another song where he has 1.3. So I'm just stating
Ashback's
his
got a bigger
overall. I'm
impact
stating
than
that his
him.
overall grade is just
got a
not.
5.
It's to me. It's other artists that out here that are pushing their line.
It's other
that
artists out
not
here.
are not signed to Atlantic. They not signed to Interscope. None of that. And I feel like.
Jason
They
Cash is
getting
in
1
everybody's conversation. Jason Cash was at the BET Hip Hop Awards, Cypher, the only West Coast artist rapping in that. Those type of looks, you got to look. Jason Cash has been on the cover of Fader magazine. These are the type of things that an industry person, somebody who works in the
So
music
when you
industry.
have a machine behind you,
hold on.
Come on, I'm gonna let you go, boss man,
Wait a
because you
minute.
know what I'm getting at now.
So on the list here, you got him in between Boogie and Kalen for real.
What is that? The order of artists don't have nothing.
Not you saying just the grade wise, how close
You got
it
him in the middle of all the hot people.
Yeah, Jason Cash project. He dropped. Yes.
So
he
are
dropped the
you like
project called-
promoting? Are you promoting him or is it?
Is that what you're inferring or insinuating?
I'm inferring. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll deny that. No, I don't manage any
I'll
artists.
No. I'm talking about on your personal. Like you, I
Like,
like,
you fuck
I
with
like
him.
him.
You fuck with
I
him.
just told you this guy dropped a diss record towards me called D+ last year. After getting
You didn't say that. He did that?
I did. I
I
just
thought
said
it was
No,
a
he said that. I
response.
heard that. I heard that. You
Okay,
said it
okay,
was
okay.
response.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear
you
that.
said it was
Okay,
response
all
to
right,
D+.
all right.
So he basically saying this shit is not biased at all.
At
This
all.
is
I
like
don't
your-
care about any of these gentlemen.
One
to
thing
that
about
extent.
him, I can say that I looked at a lot of the things, and I even was speaking with this to homies. I said he's on point. I like the fact that even on certain things, how even with the beat selection, the branding, and things like that, that's on point. He's watching artists who making a brand, who's actually pushing their movement, who's actually, you know what I mean? We're watching everything. He's watching the real originality. He's watching people who have consistency. Some of these artists don't drop in years.
Most of these artists goes years without putting out music or never put out a
Exactly.
project to begin.
He's paying attention very well.
Kendrick flow could have been better. You know,
I don't like anybody who raps like that.
Me too.
And then
And
that's
then
why.
I feel you.
no,
I feel you.
So like his flow.
I feel you.
Eminem,
That'd be going
Lil
crazy.
Wayne,
That'd
Nicki
go
Minaj,
crazy.
anybody who use that rippity rapidy, I don't like nothing.
I feel
like
you.
that.
With me, that
His
falls under
consistency is
this.
true.
That falls under your personal, rather than if you had a more of a like a say for instance, if you had like your you know where you
What?
gave a
A
vote
post-
or something like that,
Yeah,
an
this
opinion.
is all off you by yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
this
these are
is
my
you, right?
2 ears. I own these ears, and I
Got
listen to
you.
the
So
music.
I was
Hey, man.
1 to 10.
So
what do I
got you.
do?
This is just you.
Okay,
all the way.
I call it digestibility, my
Damn,
nigga.
that's hard. Right
I call
there.
it
I thought
that.
it was more so like you with a team.
I call
No,
it.
it says by Jean Paul. I wouldn't put by Jean Paul if it was a team of people. I would put by Danley Magazine or something like that. By Jean Paul is this is how I feel about the music, and you guys can imagine there's nothing in these spaces and put the scores in that you want to put.
Oh yeah,
in.
so don't say none of this personal. Then this is just his personal
it should never
opinion.
be
Correct.
personal.
Because
Gotcha.
everybody like different
Yeah,
music.
everybody. Exactly.
So-
Exactly.
Okay, it ain't no team
And
thing.
some people look at things differently. I look at
Correct.
things a
Hey
little
man, I
differently.
agree with what he's saying though, man. Because sometimes niggas be trying to rap so good that you don't have time to digest it. I feel like your shit gotta be kind of digestible. Like you gotta kind of communicate. You could make your shit super complicated and show your skills, but at the end of the day, you trying to communicate ideas, right?
It's just about preference. So I like Biggie, I like Dom Kennedy, I like Ice Cube. I like rappers that kind of let the beat lag a little bit, then they'll catch back up with it. Versus a Kendrick flow, he just attacked the beat. That takes away from the groove. Again, I want to just drive and groove and vibe with it. You feel me? So sometimes Kendrick be killing the beat. Sometimes he going against the beat versus somebody like a Biggie or a Dom Kennedy or a Nipsey Hussle who raps with the beat. You get what I'm saying? That's just a personal preference.
Correct.
A lot of people like Lil Wayne, Eminem, Nicki, and Kendrick Lamar and love that type
because they rape
of
the
stuff.
beat. Yeah, correct.
I'm not into that.
Correct.
So, yeah. But back to Jason Cash, Read the Room was the best project to drop from LA last year. So if an artist dropped the best project, in my opinion, of course his grade is going to be high. And it's on my page. Of my top 10 2022 projects, Read the Room is number 1.
So you actually be breaking artists from this right here.
I have. Yeah, artists have gotten deals.
Yeah.
Labels have offered me copious amounts of money to include artists on this report card, and I've had to turn them down because I'm like, they're not from LA. Don't try to sneak Sarah Bernardino artists.
I feel you.
Cash apps the bread over.
I feel
that
you.
happened this year a couple of times.
So it's only LA County.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me ask you this right here, man. Let me ask you this right here, man. So you from LA?
Yes, I was born in Inglewood. But yeah, I've lived in LA and Inglewood, but I was born in Inglewood.
Okay, what high school you went to?
I went to Inglewood High School.
And what college you went to?
I went to CSUN, Northridge.
And you graduated?
No, I didn't. I dropped out.
Damn.
I dropped out to do a day in LA.
Okay, that's hard.
Salute to the process, man.
Yeah.
You sound like you graduated like a motherfucker.
Real educated brother.
Finish.
Yeah, I like how you approaching this, man. Okay.
So look, let me ask one question before we get back to the artists on there. It's a few artists that aren't on here.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I seen you make an extension. That's what you want to call it, an extension page where you let certain people still get a grade. You still
I did a deluxe edition.
Deluxe, okay, correct.
Like marketing myself kind of like a rapper. So you drop a project, and then 2 weeks later, I did like a deluxe.
That's smart.
Edition
Okay.
with individual report cards. I graded certain artists, like I did Almighty Suspect. Artists that people were telling me I left off.
Correct.
So I
like
gave them
Chef.
individual cards on some deluxe edition bonus track shit. That's
correct. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at, like I said, I didn't see Chef on there. I didn't see Rosecrans Ruger. Okay. I didn't see who else.
But Chef got an individual.
Chef,
yeah, I seen it on Deluxe. That's when I had
Chef
seen it,
definitely
when he had brung it to where when I was like, as a young artist coming in LA, man, that dude is going crazy right now. He has the party.
Talking about
scene
Chef.
It's party music though. It's function party music. Can we get a like a serious house party record out of it? Can it get something that 10 years from now I can still bump? You get what I'm saying? To me,
yeah,
so many artists
still bump Luke.
I was gonna say like right now, to me, honestly, that song Earthquake. Okay. If he would have dropped that on a label, that would have went out the roof.
With a marketing budget.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That would have went so crazy. That would have been a song that we could have been hearing years and years and years and years.
He make dope records. I want to see Katie make some. And maybe this is just me being a little older, being in my late 20s now. Mm-hmm. Can you make like wedding reception music? You get what I'm saying? Can you make hood love story?
Well, that's his versatility. So you giving him a 0 for versatility, damn near. Huh?
No, I don't remember what I gave him because he's not on this one. Remember?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, that was the deluxe.
He didn't have a super low score in versatility. It was no 0. I never gave nobody a 0.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll give you a 1 or a 2. I won't give you a 0.
Correct.
I got to put him on Picasso music too.
Picasso. Oh my God! Now you want to go into beat selections? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I feel like and you didn't put Jay Worthy on here, which is
people was asking for him,
which is like Jay Worthy.
I do like Jay Worthy. I do like Jay Worthy a lot.
Yeah, Jay Worthy.
But isn't he from like Toronto?
No,
Jay Worthy from Compton though.
You get what I'm saying? Originally, but he represent Compton. That's where he from. That's where he snapped. So when you say LA, you know that's
he's an LA artist.
Yeah, he an LA artist. He's not pushing Canada.
And are you trying to like be more on new artists? Like this is all new. Except for K Dot and
you got YG, RJ. You're not looking at the full. You don't have the full. You just have the front page. But YG, RJ, Don Kennedy is on there. There's plenty of veteran acts too. I put the artists that I feel like are on the LA rap scene right now.
Right, I feel
You feel me? And they are still active on the rap scene. They all dropped projects last year. YG, Joe Moses, RJ all dropped a project.
Man, Worthy be dropping projects, man.
That's why I couldn't understand.
Worthy be dropping Worthy be working, man.
It was just, to me, it was a logistic thing. It's like,
is he from LA?
Worthy is Bompton though, like,
and we saying that,
when you look him up, it says Toronto. And you see him in the Bay with Larry June, so you're not necessarily I didn't want to put him on there.
But he's not even from Toronto.
He's not an LA artist. He's not. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say Toronto when you Google it.
But look, what's crazy is he's not even from Toronto. He's out of Vancouver. You feel me? But I was about to say, but he ain't even. You feel me?
Yeah.
He from the soil.
Yeah. Jay Worthy,
straight up,
for sure.
And especially as an LA artist, you feel me? Jay Worthy put on. I could just say this for a fact. I done been up there. My first time, and I'm 33 years old, of hearing RBL Posse was at his show. And you got to think, we got BossMack on the scene. You know who RBL Posse is.
Facts, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
For me to even see how he locked in and engaged with, like, you know what I mean?
He honored the old school. He stayed tapped in because he got that project with DJ Muggs. You know what I'm saying? So he tapped in with Cypress Hill.
Definitely.
He fucked with Alchemist. He got, man, that nigga got prop, man. That motherfucker be working.
All his music with Larry June, and maybe the next time record.
That motherfucker be working, man. He be working, man. Like,
shout out to Worthy.
Yeah.
Shout out to bro. Any other artists I got questions about?
I like this right here. I got a question.
Is Blast really a hip hop motherfucker?
Blast and Bino. You took the words
Is
out
he
my
hip
mouth.
hop?
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's been nominated for rap awards. He's done ciphers before as a rapper. He's dropped records as a rapper. You got to think he put out rap records before he ever put out some singing records. Blast been out since I was in high school.
I knew him with
TIU music and all that. So
damn, he been out that long?
Yeah, with TIU and them. You know
okay, who's that other? That Bino?
Now with Bino,
that's the one they did the mixtape together.
The six mixtape. But I just want to say I didn't judge them as Blast and Bino. So when I put like Blast grade in lyricism or Blast grade in beat selection, I'm not talking about six tape. Because that shit is fire. Six tapes is classic.
Like a motherfucker.
It don't say Blast and Bino. Say Blast and say Bino. It don't. I'm not grading their music together. I didn't grade.
So you graded it separately.
I graded Blast solo music and Bino's solo music.
But this is the thing I gotta ask you. As a young artist, Blast was just coming. Bino kind of. I watched Bino like, you know, with the Out the Blue. You know what I mean, when he first started with Louis Tay and them like a minute ago. So, you know what I mean, when he was with Nipsey and all them, like, coming up on the rise. So, I watched him go. So, I watched Blast now. He's, like, to me, he's reminding me of a young Bino. He's coming on the way up, you know what I mean? But the music-wise, I think Blast is better. I feel like,
Bino?
as far as, like, I mean, with me saying as far as, I can't say, what's the word as I'm trying to say? It's not as far as the lyrics or anything like that. I mean, just the overall. If you was to drive and listen to Blast music and listen to Bino, you would decipher that Bino is from the West Coast. Blast is just an artist. You would listen to him and just be like, that's an artist.
You can hear some Cali vibes in Blast. But I
you
get
can.
What you're saying. More so, I would just say I fuck with Bino's solo projects more than I fuck with Blast solo projects. To me, they just have more replay value. And Blast music kind of get a little bit, okay, I just heard this on the last song. I just heard this on the redundant.
It's
repetitive. And then Bino just, you feel me? To me, he inspiring. I always feel where he coming from. I like how he put his heart into his music. It just seemed a lot more organic. And I was just saying this in my workshop today. I do the LA Rap Workshop every Saturday. I feel like Blast, and I was driving, I was thinking like, damn, what is it about Blast? I'm like, oh, he's a super producer. He makes his own beats. So he's like a Kanye West or Pharrell or a Missy Elliott. You know, them type of artists. So maybe he's taking 10% or 15% of his energy away from lyricism and rapper shit and putting it towards making the beat too. So I have to, look, you're not trying to compare Kanye West bars to another rapper that just rap. You feel me? Because you got to keep into mind that he makes beats. So I just realized that sometime recently.
Okay.
So that might affect how I grade him the next time. Let me keep in mind that he do make his own beats too. So. Nigga not Superman, you feel me?
Okay.
Who is Dollar Boy Mike?
Dollar Boy Mike.
You know who that is?
Young artists.
I wanted to know.
That's the purpose of the report card. You
So you be breaking
Put-
motherfuckers. You be
Putting it
finding
up on them new motherfuckers. Huh?
Yeah, I want you to find new artists. I feel like I know that's foreign out here because normally you feel me. Artists don't pass the baton. People don't shed light on other people. We saw Snoop Dogg go on Breakfast Club and say, "I'ma save New York first," and shout out Dave East and all they artists. It didn't mention not one West Coast artist. We seen Ice Cube go on $1 Million Worth of Game and talk about Lil Baby and everything else. But they shout out. I know in our culture we don't shed light.
You saying when Snoop was the head of Def Jam?
And didn't mention Bino, who signed to Def Jam on Breakfast Club, but he went up there and talked about Dave East and what's the other guy? That's in our culture.
Facts,
in our culture, we don't shed light on other people.
That's a viral clip.
All facts,
but I do. I'm not like that.
That's a viral clip.
I'm all about supporting new
I feel you.
artists. And
I feel you.
That's my whole life. I turned my whole Instagram. That's my personal Instagram since high school. I turned that into a platform for LA.
I noticed that. Okay, now you got a vendetta against DJ Head and Charisma and them.
Fuck them. I don't want to talk about them. Fuck them. That's my quote on them.
That was quick.
Straight up. Damn.
Okay.
They don't play the music.
Exactly. So how? Okay. So
Double XL don't give us no love. Like
okay.
Now one LA artist on Double XL freshman cover last year. That's some bullshit.
Fuck Double XL.
Fuck Double XL too.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
say
you.
like that.
So look, the question that I got since you said that, and you standing on it, you said they don't fuck with us. Charisma don't fuck with us.
Not to the extent.
Not to the extent. And the thing about that is, all right, this so-called, I'm just going off of conspiracy what I heard. Since we all be doing conspiracies.
okay, yeah, nigga.
Speak on.
I heard that because she was fucking with T-Fly. Remember when she had T-Fly? She was spinning T-Fly so much. She was his personal DJ.
Correct.
Before she got to Power 106. And supposedly that the big heads in the game was mad at Charisma for spinning a young LA artist who was coming up, who didn't have no big, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't signed to no major label or anything like that.
Right.
And he was killing the airwaves. That Annie, are you okay? You know what I mean? He had his, you know what I mean? He had a cold
She was
movement.
supposed to stand on that though.
But the thing behind it is,
It's a West Coast.
you know, just like I know.
That's called a stipulation. What you talk about, brothers, is a stipulation. It's an excuse. It's incompetence to me. I don't submit it or
Okay.
Because watch this. If I go all week, my platform called A Day in LA. Like she work at Power 106 LA, correct?
Correct.
My platform is called A Day in LA. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna post Meg Thee Stallion. I'm gonna post Future. I'm gonna post Gunna. I'm gonna post Lil Baby. Well, I'm not gonna post Gunna, but I'm gonna post Lil Baby. I'm gonna post anybody else you could think of. 5 Foreign, Lil Durk, all day long, and then maybe I might post one LA rapper. And I'm gonna do the same thing every day for 15, 20 years.
She don't do that with Young California?
Is that Power 106 LA? I didn't say Young California. I said Power 106 LA.
That's a segment on Power 106. Young California Power 106. It comes
Congratulations.
on at a certain time.
What,
And-
like at 12 o'clock at night?
I mean,
Okay, and what?
now we're going on what time on the airways it come on.
But is she promoting West Coast artists?
Yes, sir. It's
No.
Young California. It's all Young
Man,
California
when niggas
artists.
asleep, that's what she doing that shit, bro.
It doesn't
Oh,
get,
man, we ain't gonna
it
do her
doesn't
like
get
that,
its
man.
proper serve. Now, if you
Telling
feel like
you.
it's
Wait a minute, you caping
hear me
for
out.
her?
If
Wait a
you
minute,
feel
hold
like
on.
it's for you, that's
Wait a minute. You a friend?
And I respect that.
Bo, you a friend?
Who, me?
Yeah, you friends with her and shit?
I got good acquaintances that are cool with her.
That's
So
right.
I'm just saying this. No,
Like I
no,
said,
no.
like-
And I'm not
You
saying
first
it.
brought it up. I
But
said-
y'all
I
laughing.
said fuck
I'm not saying it
I
on
said
the
fuck
point
it.
because
That's
of that.
fucked
I'm
Right.
saying on
I
some
don't
real
like
shit.
that,
I
though.
listen to it. I'll be up at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm listening to the music
Oh, my
and I'm
God.
hearing.
That's
Man,
Nick
y'all-
show.
Y'all
That's Nick
capping
show. You
right
know
now,
that
bro.
doesn't
Cause
count?
y'all capping. Cause y'all act
supposed to be
like
playing LA
Okay.
artists at
All
4,
day.
5 o'clock
All day.
when motherfuckers is up.
All day.
How you
LA
playing
is
when
the
niggas
biggest
asleep?
airwaves in almost the United
I
States
hate
besides
LA
New
radio
York, bro.
apologists. I hate LA radio apologists.
You
Because
know it.
These people what you're not understanding is these artists not having radio spins keeps them from in LA, keeps them from having radio spins in other places. If I'm in Vegas and I go on mediabase.com like we all can do and look up the plays and I
Yeah.
see nothing comes up, I'm not playing your record. If I'm in Arizona and I go on mediabase.com, which we all can look up,
Yeah.
and I see you have no plays in your hometown, I'm not playing your record. So this is hindering artists forever. But at this point,
But
I've
who
been saying
pays
this for
for
2-3 years.
airways?
You said what?
Majors. Who paid for airways? Majors.
So it should be. It should be ways around it. So you telling me that in the 90s or early 2000s, if there was a radio station that would not play LA rap music but made me twice a day, it wouldn't be consequences to that?
Hell no.
And
Exactly. New York.
Hear me out. You see me get all this flack and all this hate and all these death threats and shit for grading artists' music. But what about the niggas that don't touch your shit at all? Act like y'all got fucking AIDS or something like that. Don't touch your shit. Don't post your shit. None of that. Every day you listen to the radio, they might play some Blast, Roddy Ricch. That's it. None of you niggas get played. All these artists been out for forever. You don't even know who the fuck they are. Why aren't the radio breaking their records? Where's the energy that you artists have for me and that you people have for me? Apply that to some of them. Apply that to the niggas that won't support your music. Because I support
you saying some real shit right now. You saying some real shit.
And that's all
they need to slack up on you and get on these radio niggas.
These DJs. Because
we're talking real shit right now. We're talking real shit.
His lane is going to blow up. Because I noticed that when I was looking at your page, I see that your lane can blow up because of the niche that you work in and the focus that you put on it is ain't nobody else doing it.
Why is they giving him death threats though?
Yeah, I'm lost on that. I'm lost on that.
Like piece of paper.
Yes, from the day I dropped it, it was death threats and shit. But it's like
y'all
don't say nothing to the niggas that don't play y'all music. Y'all don't say nothing to niggas that turn their back. But that's self-hatred. People like getting treated like shit. I guess you treat somebody like shit out here, they fuck with you. You treat them good, it's like fuck you. That's just a psychological thing out here. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you live for the comment, you'll die by the insult. These motherfuckers care too much.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's valid. I feel like all of it is valid.
Yeah, this is just his opinion.
Yeah, these
it
are his
ain't
opinion.
No team that you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's what
we all like different music.
I honestly thought that's why I said that from the beginning. So we clearing this up now, so everybody understand this. This is his personal opinion.
I will put by Jean Paul, by this person, by that person.
Hey man, it look valid to me.
It's one man opinion,
and it's not bad. It's not.
It look valid to me.
Know that you musically inclined. That I give these artists S, but then they don't even know the artist. And it's like you don't even know who this artist is. You're not even pronouncing their name right, but you upset that I'm giving them an F.
It's valid. I feel like a nigga like Picasso should be on this motherfucker.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, we go. Let's talk about. I heard somebody was lying, talking about you gave him a grade and you really didn't.
Man, y'all let that shit go down.
Don't put it on us because we didn't know.
Down, man.
I never knew nothing about it. See, BossMack introduced me to the young nigga.
Who had a fake grade?
Wait, hold on.
He was a cool young nigga.
Hold on.
I didn't know he was not on the show.
Let me say that. Hold on.
Y'all can look it up. Y'all can Google LA Rap.
This the homie's son.
Shout out to bro. I know bro. I smoke with bro. It's cool. Bro is a cool individual. That's the homie. However, I've never graded him on a report card. He wasn't on this year's report card. He wasn't on last year's report card. So when he came here and said I gave him a C plus last year, isn't that what he said?
No, he said you gave him a C.
Okay, excuse me, a C.
Yeah.
Google the LA Rap report card. It comes up. You can Google LA Rap and it'll come up. But Google the LA Rap report card. Last year's report card will come up. He's not on there. This year, he's not on there. So I didn't know what that was about. That's why I reposted it, because I wanted to show people how much people like to lie on the Jean Paul.
So that was fake controversy on his behalf.
It got me up here.
It did, though.
It did what it's supposed to do.
That's why shout out to bro.
He a valid artist, though. Like, I mean,
he a valid artist.
He is. Absolutely.
Well, he's saying he just wasn't on the report card.
What did he say though? When you guys asked him, he told you guys that I told him he dropped his project too late in the year. Right. He dropped this project after Christmas 2022. He went all last year without putting out anything, and they put out like a 5-song EP.
Right
after the holidays. I work. This is a business. Everybody knows in editorial. After Christmas or the week before Christmas, we shut down.
Correct.
Nobody's in the complex office the day after Christmas.
I feel you.
I did this report card before Christmas. I enjoyed my holidays. You get what I'm saying? This is business. You have to put out music in a certain window. You can't drop a project the week or the day after Christmas or the week of Christmas and expect editorial people, bloggers, magazine people to cover it. This was already done. This was already printed up.
I feel you.
So did anything he say was true? He act like he got at you in the group chat or some shit.
You can go listen to the LA Rap Workshop on YouTube or on my Twitter Spaces and see the conversation. The conversation was pleasant. Like I said, I've only had pleasant interactions with Holland. That's the bro. but he didn't get at me. I could tell he was hurt that he wasn't on there, and I explained to him, you dropped your only project that you dropped last year, 4 or 5 song EP,
right.
too late in the year. You watched me go on No Jumper and a plethora of other interviews and say LA rappers don't put out enough music, and you still took all year to put out an EP after Christmas. It's ineffective. Then he's talking about being on the iTunes charts or whatnot. I told him in the workshop, if 20 people go buy your album right now on iTunes, buy the album fully, it'll be on the iTunes charts. I'm trying to get you on the Billboard charts. They don't have the iTunes Awards in Vegas every year. They have the Billboard Awards in Vegas. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm pushing for. I push for greatness. I'm not pushing for, if you want mediocrity, talk to Head, talk to Charisma, talk to the dinosaurs of LA rap media. I'm about greatness. I'm about new energy.
Buckshot.
And doing great things. That's what I'm about.
Boom.
Pow.
I feel you, man.
So look, one more real fast. Reason.
Yeah.
Go look at Reason, y'all. Look at that one.
Hasn't dropped a project since 2020.
Okay,
we know why.
I'm just asking. Look,
I don't know why. What happened?
Because he's on TDE and they move at a glacial pace. Like I told J-Rock the other day.
so that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you think that TDE was a good look for Reason? Like, he should have signed with them, or he should have stayed on?
I won't speak to his business. He does what he signs
Not
to
even
who
from
he
a
wants
business
to.
aspect.
I'll
I'm just saying
speak
as
on
far as
TDE
from,
like this as a whole.
Yeah.
I feel like we needed our top dogs. So when you have Kendrick going 5 years without putting out an album, when you have Absol going 6 years without putting out an album, when you have J-Rock going 5 years without putting out an album, we have Schoolboy Q going 4 or 5 years without putting out an album. You guys are Grammy Award winning international rap stars, and y'all take these long breaks. Of course you're going to have the new up-and-coming rappers not putting out a project. That's why you have rappers that never put out a project, because our top rappers don't put out music. So what people always, y'all don't support LA rappers. Y'all don't give us music to support. Y'all just want us to get in our cars and say your name 1,000 times while I'm driving because there's no music for me to play. So it's about precedence. Yeah. It's about setting an example. I feel like if Kendrick and Schoolboy Q and J-Rock and Absol and the artists on TD were putting out music consistently, you would see more West Coast artists putting out music, and you would see more emotion on the West Coast. There would be an economy.
So
There'd be money flowing
if
around.
Kendrick put out more projects, do you think that would dilute his brand though?
No.
Yeah,
I feel
No. I only can speak for Kendrick. No. Listen.
It's a run. Everything is a run.
Yeah, so Kendrick put out 3 albums,
It was
right?
a run.
And then to me, what I seen, he put out 3 albums. Then he had a baby. He had to enjoy his life.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he was not. He was just working. So you had to, you got to enjoy that success, and you got to look at it too, though, that when Kendrick dropped his 3rd album, wasn't no Lil Baby or nothing around. None of that shit until he came back. That's a long time.
One artist
he's
spans
back
15
now.
seconds nowadays, so we need more content. And then 2, the greats. Jay-Z dropped a hot album from 96 to 2006. Lil Wayne flooded the market. The greatest rapper alive had mixtapes, albums. He was on everybody records. That's what I'm looking for LA. We need that type of energy. We need that dominance.
Even
You feel me?
Wayne
I'm
took
looking
a break,
I'm not looking for the mystique. I'm not looking for the personal excuses. I'm not looking for the Phantom of the Opera type artists that pop out every 5 years. That's not dominance. I want somebody like LeBron that's going to see after season.
So
Do you agree with this, though?
basically,
Look, do you agree with this though? Say every artist do go hard, coming hard, and then they got their downfall. That's a time where they got. Every artist has that run.
It's just like the NBA.
Well, I feel like a downfall is if you putting out
NFL.
projects that nobody likes it. A downfall is not taking 5, 6 years
downfall,
to
but like
NFL.
Wayne even had his run, and then he kind of just slowed down after the run. The Migos had their run. Kendrick had their run. That's what happens.
Okay,
in rap, I noticed that everybody has a run. Cash Money had a run.
Yeah.
No Limit had a run.
Cash
We can
Money
even
got
go
the
to the
longest
Bay.
run,
We
though.
can even go to the Bay with E40 and them. They had a run to where I knew people that was from Louisiana playing Bay Area music. You understand what I'm saying?
These other runs spawn artists. Again, it goes back to shedding light on new artists that pass the baton. All these other artists, all these other runs produce new runs.
Correct.
Okay, where's the new LA runs coming from TDE?
But we gonna get at this. In LA, we just gonna I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna stand on this right now while we on camera, everybody watching and everything. Out here, LA moguls don't support the young. And that's just hands down.
A lot of OG LA artists.
Yeah, a lot of OG LA artists, they don't
Radio
the
DJs
young.
don't play
correct.
your music.
We
the
got
club
that out
DJs
here.
don't play your music.
Yeah.
OGs
hands
go
down.
on big platforms and won't mention you. No shout outs. No
Won't
nothing,
even say your
no
name.
love.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
All you got is the LA rap report card.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, I feel you. I feel you.
Real
I
shit.
I
You
feel
said
you.
shout out to my boy
I'm
Beyonc.
only nigga crazy enough to fuck with you niggas.
Real shit.
Okay, so right now, LA we done fell off.
Yeah.
As a whole,
We're
we're not leading the culture no more.
A nationwide we used to
not,
we used to lead the culture.
I was gonna say, you know the South.
We used to be trend setting the tone for everything else, but now we chasing everybody else.
Everybody doing our shit.
We copy other motherfuckers now.
Definitely.
We on everybody else's dick now.
Yeah.
Our shit is behind.
Yep.
So how do we get back?
Two key things, and everything else stems from that. Money and intelligence. And that's what I'm about. Money and intelligence. If you don't have money behind a record, you could use your mind and get creative and find other ways to break your record. Making this cost me $0. It cost me $0 to get on your screens for over a year. People talking about me every goddamn day. It cost me $0. So imagine what I could do with some money. So money and intelligence is the solution. I do 21 tips for LA rappers editorial. If you want to get into the intricacies of it, I have the LA Rap Workshop every Saturday morning at 10:30 on Twitter Spaces. If you want to learn step by step how we could use our minds to change LA Rap's situation and change the narrative surrounding LA Rap. According to my mixtapes, it was a national survey last year. LA Rap came in last place among major city hip hop markets. Rap Caviar.
Well, I don't have to look at no survey. I know we last place just by looking at the shit myself.
Rap Caviar's artists, which is Spotify's major hip hop playlist. Artists to watch in 2023 didn't have not one LA rapper on there, and that's Spotify. Like you just brought up, Double XL Magazine freshman cover last year didn't have not one LA rapper on it. It's Grammy weekend. Ask me what LA artists are nominated for a Grammy. Kendrick Lamar, Blast by way of being on Kendrick Lamar's album. So all the Grammy nominations to come out of LA for the whole past year stem from one project, Kendrick's project. I'm trying to change that. I want our artists to step it up in lyricism, impact, cadence, flow, catalog, consistency, music videos, beat selection, branding, originality.
So we can have more people nominated, basically.
That's all I'm saying.
I get that.
I feel you. I like what you're doing, man. I feel like you got a lane. I feel like you got a lane, man. I feel the energy when I look at your page. I'm like, I feel the.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know you was doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? I just really. And then going back to that No Jumper interview, how they say that was like. Did you realize that they said that about his interview? That it was like the most impactful interview that they ever had on their show.
Impactful. Definitely impactful.
Good,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It probably ain't even got that many views like that or nothing like that, you know. But it changed reality.
Yeah, I mean, because it let them know, like, really out here, one thing I can say is me just being from LA and being from, you know, when I say LA County, Compton, actual city, you know what I mean? But with me saying that is to say, it's a lot of young talent out here that's very, very talented. Right. If they had the proper, like you said, money and intelligence,
platform too,
man, it'll be out the
Now
way.
here's my issue. Here's my issue with a lot of shit. Straight out. I just don't like us copying motherfuckers.
All day.
I don't like that, man. I don't like niggas being on Detroit dick like that. I don't like it. I feel like niggas gotta blaze their own trail.
We gotta do us.
You gotta find originality. He got that on here.
Okay, but with saying that to say this, BossMack, because I fuck with Detroit rappers and I fuck with LA rappers.
Right.
It's like if this is second cousin to you, that same thing like how you could say Pimp C and them taking a little bit of West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Because Texas was like a third coast. It was his own thing. So they mix country rap with gangster rap. And that's how we got the Ghetto Boys. You understand what I'm saying? People telling us their stories and things like that. But with me saying that is to say, That's the same thing with Detroit and LA.
Hey, man, I don't know about that, man.
These niggas is going on YouTube
niggas,
and typing in Detroit type beat.
No,
and
that's
sending
bullshit.
music
Hey,
and
man,
rapping
hold
on
on,
that
homie.
bullshit.
Nah, I don't like that shit.
Hold on.
I don't like that shit.
Hold on.
No, I don't like that shit,
no,
bro.
I'm saying, no, that's bullshit.
hey.
We
It's
all know
different
that.
if you work with a Detroit rapper
Exactly.
and then the song
make
sounds
the
like
song
Detroit.
correct.
That makes sense. But if there's no Detroit rapper on the
You
song,
saying the producer, they going up making a Detroit producer, making up a Detroit
Hey,
flow.
homie, I don't give a fuck what you saying, man. I don't like niggas from out here sounding like Detroit niggas.
I agree.
Niggas from out here, I should be able to listen to niggas from out here and know the niggas from out here.
That's what I was saying about Kendrick and
So
Rap.
what's the Detroit sound?
And
What is the sound?
and
What
how,
is the sound?
hey
It's
man,
that
it's a certain
fast-paced,
kind of, it's a certain kind of
hard-hitting,
beat,
scammer rap.
it's a certain kind of style of
Into it.
rhyming. Nigga, homies done already told me like they done did the shit.
So
Airbnb.
Listen, man, listen to me.
I'm listening to
Niggas
you.
that you love already done told me that they did the shit.
Now, listen
And
to
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
look, man, don't do that shit.
you can still rap about
You good enough.
California
Niggas is good
shit
enough.
in a Detroit cadence.
Okay.
It's about, that's like with me
It's
saying how
nasty.
down south had
It's
they
real
run,
nasty.
bro. Down south repped about
But they
California's
saying
almost
we are
similar shit.
trendsetters, though. We
Yeah,
don't
stop
need to
being
be
followers,
sounding like
leaders.
nobody
I
else.
didn't say sound like them.
That's what you saying,
no,
low
I said
key, like-
cadence. I didn't say
Hey, man.
sound.
That's
One of the-
sounded like
hey,
some
man, hey, man.
Cadence is sound.
sound.
Yeah.
Sound
We
in the
have
voice.
our own-
I feel
it's
like
our own
Cadence. That's
everything.
cadence. The voice is cadence.
But okay,
Yeah.
but
And then,
I'm not
and
talking
then,
about
and then,
pattern.
and then
I'm
here,
saying
and then
so
listen to
far
that
as
and check this
actually
out.
rapping. Most of these cats rap. Who he's talking about, they try to rap like a Detroit rapper.
Okay.
They don't try to actually just emulate the cadence. They're not going off to the flow pattern 1, 2, 3 like that. No, they're trying to sound like Sada Baby. That's why you have young cats screaming and dancing on the track.
I
now.
would just say stay away from it if you're going to send the music to me because I don't want to hear it and I'm not going to post it.
Man, that's what I'm
That's what
talking
I'm saying. You
about.
can make what you want to say. You go to the studio and
That's what I'm
all I give
talking
a fuck.
about.
But send it to me, to my phone. Don't send it to me if you
Hey,
rapping
man.
over a Detroit beat. This is the Dan and
How do you,
I wanna
and
hear
at
it.
the end of the day, how you think the Detroit niggas feel when they see niggas on their dick like that?
what?
Yeah, I
Bro,
never even thought
was that clear? Did I say that? I stutter, man. Niggas is on their dick.
Man, niggas ain't on shit, man. Where this shit start at, man? Y'all
These
niggas crazy.
niggas wanna be
Y'all
from
niggas
Detroit.
done lost y'all mind, man.
Facts, niggas think they from
Hey,
Detroit.
I mean,
Bro.
Shout out to my niggas from the D. Y'all know what's going on. Shout out to my niggas from the D. Feel me? I fuck with y'all niggas heavy.
I mean,
Y'all
we
niggas
fuck
know
with
what
the
the
D,
fuck
bro.
going on. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what the fuck
Shout out
going
to
on.
them.
We
But
ain't
you know,
going
if you from LA, I want you to
Come
sound
on,
like
man.
the West Coast rapper.
Hey,
What's wrong
man, I just want niggas to be original, man. That's all I'm saying.
That's all.
Push the California line, man.
We proud of where we from, nigga. We been had.
Let's
this
get
shit
back
for
in the
years.
front of the culture, man.
Right.
But look, with
Sounded
rapping,
like us.
Look, with me wrapping that conversation up, how many people from the culture actually fuck from LA fuck with LA rappers? The last time
Most
we
don't.
seen a LA rapper put on a LA rapper was Snoop Dogg embracing Nipsey Hussle in the what video was that? Hustle in the Abs, when he showed people that
Well, we need to change.
you know what I'm
that
saying?
then.
That he actually had a hand. You know what I mean? Even Game in the roped off video, that was cool, but it wasn't to me to the extent of you showing the extent of you actually being hand in hand with LA artists.
For example, YG and niggas gonna be mad, but YG and shout out to YG for linking back up with Mustard. That was beautiful to see the other night. But YG dropped the album last year. RJ dropped the album last year. Joe Moses dropped the album last year. Why wasn't Rucci on none of those albums?
I feel you.
Whoa,
You get what I'm
you just
saying?
put a big question mark
And I'm
over
not saying
LA.
that
right
it's-
there.
I'm not saying it's intentional.
No.
I'm just saying that's how I look back.
Just
sitting
thinking.
back.
Yeah, sitting back.
It's like,
saying,
damn, why don't we take advantage of them type of opportunities?
and he's an
People-
LA artist that's on the
Becoming-
rise.
there
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
hot right now.
That's
I mean,
so-
that's
so
the fire
Rucci
is
nor
on.
Wally was on none of them albums.
Wally was on Rucci album. I said that.
No, they was on each other album.
I
Wally
said
and
that
Rucci. He's talking about
wasn't
on the big names.
YG, Joe Moses, or RJ album. They all dropped the album last year. Those three artists, and Rucci's not on those albums. And I'm asking why? Because if it was Atlanta, they would have the young hot nigga in the city, aka Rucci.
Facts.
On Gucci would have Rucci on his
Oh,
project.
my mama.
That's how they move
Young
out
Thug
there.
got Yak Gotti on his
Facts.
shit. He
That's
put
how-
anybody.
Facts.
You
That's how
know
they
what I'm
move.
saying?
That's how
Yeah,
they move,
Facts.
real talk.
That's what I'm
Facts.
That's a
saying.
proven fact. Everybody know we don't be that need to change because you go
Same-
to Atlanta, they fuck with each other.
Okay, let me ask you
They put
something.
each other
Music in
on.
Atlanta.
Let me
You in a
ask
club
you.
in
Let me
Atlanta,
ask
they
you.
playing
Let me
Atlanta
ask you something right here, man. You know
LA different, definitely
We
different.
weird.
how you feel. How you feel about Death Row?
The new Death Row?
Yeah.
I feel like Snoop has to pick better artists. He did sign the female artist he just signed, the singer,
I seen
Jane
that.
Hancock.
I seen that.
Amazing. So he does have a nice singer, but as far as rap artists, I need to see better taste.
But she not really like a bad bitch though.
That don't mean nothing. Let's not be shallow or nothing. Her music,
I'm just trying to keep it 100.
dope. Her music is dope though. I checked it out. Miss Jane Hancock, check her out. She's a dope singer.
She is tight.
You're gonna go to her for soul music. You get what I'm saying? That's what that is. She don't need to be a sex symbol.
I hate to be negative. I hate to be negative. I'm just talking in you know what I'm saying. Niggas need
you right.
As far as
niggas is shallow. Niggas is simple. You know what I'm saying? Niggas look at SZA and they want to fuck. They looking at SZA lips. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about. Niggas want to fuck SZA.
But yeah, I would like him to sign some better. He signed like TF3rd and Snoopy.
Snoopy badass.
Yeah, it's like that's our Death Row artist. That's what the city deserves.
But he already got
it.
They said he was telling. Like, didn't he say
yeah, Snoop dropped it. Well, he ain't
so he ain't even.
I wasn't privy to that, but he did
even in the rotation.
Man, y'all don't even mention that boy on this show, man.
You supposed to be signing niggas that everybody playing from the West Coast.
Come on,
everybody who
okay, now hold on.
Yeah.
Now see, that's the point I want. See, you remember I was telling you, nigga ain't picking talent. He ain't really
not the right ones.
Right.
I mean, you know, he had action that hit a J3, right?
I know he had action at Ruger, for sure. And I wouldn't put it past him to hit a J3 because I know hit a J3 CEO was cool with
If you got action that hit a J3, you supposed to. I think you're supposed to do that.
Premier acts. It's Death Row. It's they didn't change the name to something else. It's called Death Row. You're supposed to have premier rap acts that represent the West Coast to the T.
Facts.
Top tier talent, top tier lyricists, top tier record makers, and for him to, Snoop is his company, he can do what the fuck he wants. Shout out to Miss Jane Hancock. But as far as the rappers to sign TF3rd, somebody who it never happened for, shout out to him, but it just never happened for him. And then to go sign the other artists, to me, it's just like, damn, they always do this to us. So that means now I got to work another 5 years.
That's some Long Beach shit, though. I tell you.
To make up for how you set us back with them type of moves. You get what I'm saying? Like, the goal is to get LA Rap back on top. When you do Death Row Records and you sign TF3rd, now I got to work a little harder. You get what I'm saying? To make LA Rap get back on top. It's kind of like,
what y'all doing?
Hey, you know what I heard, though?
Okay,
he's a good artist.
TF might be able to do something, though.
New popping artists.
I'm about to enlighten y'all in on some inside shit that I heard. You feel me? That I might not supposed to be speaking. You feel me? Speaking
about it.
They don't want to sign gangster rappers. They want to sign rappers that have a different image.
They don't sign these. It's rappers that we just talked about.
You talking about Death Row?
Yeah, that's recently what I heard. And that's an inside scoop right there. You just heard it live right here on your shit. Like, I'm talking about for real. I know a few rappers that have been in several meetings with Death Row. And they're not they're not trying to go in that direction. They're trying to go in a different direction. They're trying to basically become like a TD, like they trying to get mega superstars.
Got gang members.
We got that, but we saying they're trying to get mega superstars. And like he's saying, they didn't do it the right way. Correct.
Kendrick from the hood, and we a mega superstar.
See, I hate to say this, man, but I was questioning.
Bro, that's crazy. They could get a gang member, a not gang member, a R&B singer, a male R&B singer.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I love Snoop Dogg. I got him on the wall. But I feel like niggas don't know how to pick good talent. Niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know how to pick. I mean, I don't know if.
Need some different people in the room. That's all.
Yeah.
Need somebody like me in the room to be like, okay, these are LA artists. Pick somebody from this list or pick one of these artists.
Ain't nobody got at you. Ain't nobody threw you a bag for A&R.
Yeah, I
can't announce that.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna fuck around.
I have a situation.
It's some shit on the table.
With Rosecrans, that's my title. You feel me? So I like, isn't even just fucking. You know what I mean? I'm seeing like even with you knowing about music. Man, somebody need to holler.
Yeah, I started A&R and managing first. I was doing A&R and management since I was 12 years old. So I did all that before media. I didn't start doing media until maybe 2018.
Okay.
Who have you managed?
I used to manage Key Richards. Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah?
Okay,
yeah,
Key.
I was one of his first managers. I managed him for years. His birthday was yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we went up, man.
We went up.
We went up.
So, Key Riches, different producers. I did social media management for 211 and Joe Moses in high school and junior high school, actually.
Okay.
That was my start in the game. But once I realized that I could really write well,
Yeah,
I had these ideas.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
Went to that journalism, man.
I noticed that them paragraphs he write on his page, he be putting paragraphs. I seen that shit. Yeah,
I realized that was my calling.
Right.
So now I'm everybody's manager. I'm everybody's A&R. Anybody can come to me for these consultations and just get this knowledge that I preach in the LA Rap Workshop, or teach rather in the LA Rap Workshop every Saturday.
Man, that's dope right there, man.
What's your participation? How much participation you have in that in the workshop?
I host it every week.
I mean, well, how many people? How many people come?
Today it was only maybe like 200, but we've had workshops with thousands of people. Mustard has came in my workshop and disputed certain things. We've had RJ, we've had Blue Bucks, we have Jason Cash every week. We've had some dope moments in that LA Rap Workshop. It's a curriculum that I come up with. Today was lyricism. It was a lyricism room, so we talked strictly about the best lyricists in LA for about an hour and a half.
Is this a room on the internet, or how did they get to
like
this
Twitter
room?
Spaces? You go to my Twitter at ADLADJohn, and every Saturday morning you just click my profile and it'll pop right up.
Okay.
Free and all that.
Yeah, free. And I put them, I record them and put them on YouTube and stuff. But to be in the room, Twitter Spaces.
So for the young people that's trying to get on the next LA report card, let us know what they need to.
Yeah, what steps they need to take?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You put out. You're from LA County. You put out some good music. You promote it creatively, and then you keep doing that.
Okay.
And I'll find you from there.
Now, one more thing with these grades with regards to bitches. You don't think it should be a section in there that, you know, niggas want the fuck status? Like, don't you think that make a difference? Hey, man, y'all
What
niggas
is wrong with BossMack?
Hey, man, listen, man.
BossMack,
You don't
Women empowerment.
You don't think that's a factor? Like, you don't think? Hey, wait, hold up. Y'all niggas in here acting like I said something crazy. Wait a minute. You know a lot of these female rappers is niggas is looking at them wanting to fuck.
You wanted to fuck Lady of Rage back in the day?
No, that's why she didn't blow up.
She was still a dope MC though.
But she didn't blow up though, did she?
No, she only put out one project.
I remember I asked Big Jake, I was like, man, do niggas want to fuck? Would you fuck Lady of Rage? And the nigga was like,
the late Big Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my people. He was like,
no.
I was like, damn, she looked like that. I had never seen her. I'm like, damn.
But she could wrap circles around niggas.
She didn't blow up.
She didn't blow up because she wouldn't participate.
Listen, man.
Queen Latifah blew up. MC Light blew up.
Won Grammys. Nobody was.
What do you
Queen Latifah, niggas kind of.
Roxanne Shante went platinum.
Niggas wanted to fuck her.
Oh, I wasn't alive in the 80s, so I can't tell you.
When she was young, niggas wanted to fuck.
Niggas talking about a kid tour.
Bro.
She came out when she was 14 years old.
Bro. Niggas wanted to fuck.
We saw the movie, though. That's why these cats is no good.
Niggas wanted to fuck Roxanne Shante, my nigga.
Them OGs was no good back then.
She was 14, 15 years old.
He not lying, because
niggas wanted to fuck.
He showed it. He showed that she was dealing with cats that was way older than what she was.
Niggas wanted to fuck MC Light.
She had a pretty face, though.
Niggas wanted to fuck MC Light.
That was like a thing back in the day, too. Them
Niggas kind of wanted to fuck her too.
Back to the day.
Niggas kind of wanted to fuck Latifah until she made it strong that she like bitches only.
But now you got to think. Now it's more like he said, women empowerment. You can't really just really. That's like even certain shit.
Thanks to you, I can't go. I can't go to the women empowerment brunch.
You hear me? Nah, for real. It's certain things that we can say and we can't say.
Niggas want to fuck Nicki Minaj. Niggas want to fuck Nicki Minaj. Come on now. This is real shit. Every popping female rapper bitch through history.
Thanks to Lil' Kim.
Really wanted to fuck Lil' Kim. Everybody.
But
Foxy Brown. All these
what
bitches.
sells, BossMack?
I'm just trying to say, man.
What sells?
That's why. That's why you saying. That's why you saying Asia about to blow up. I can't really see that because niggas ain't.
She's openly a lesbian and she's not selling sex, but she makes dope music.
Good music, and I feel like kids will follow her because she has like a.
This other bitch on here, AJ the one. See, niggas want to fuck her.
Okay, she was on my fresh 2022.
Niggas want to fuck her. I seen her.
AJ the one.
Yeah,
this guy is crazy.
AJ the one.
Niggas want to fuck Ash Bash.
Yeah. They be getting that.
See, if Ash Bash push the line, see, like I'm saying, Ash Bash, if she get on the right beats.
So you saying more LA rappers need to be women rappers need to be sexier? That's what you trying to tell me.
I'm just telling you how niggas think, man.
No, I'm just asking you.
I'm not biased, man. I'm in reality.
Yeah,
I know
they want to push. I feel like artists should do what they want to do to a certain extent.
Niggas,
if you want to sell sex, sell sex. If you want to be a Latifah type of artist or artist that push black femininity or
niggas look at Glorilla. Niggas want to fuck Glorilla, nigga.
But you got Rhapsody winning Grammys and at the Rock Nation brunch today. She ain't doing none of that. And she's a multimillionaire. She signed to a major label. She does commercials. She does tours.
Yeah.
And she's a Grammy winner.
What you got to say about that?
Niggas kind of want to fuck Rhapsody though too. Niggas kind of want to fuck her.
Bro,
she that clean cut bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not shaking ass. Niggas want to fuck Rhapsody, bro.
Shout out to Rhapsody.
Niggas want to fuck her too, man.
You popping?
I'm just trying to say, man.
Popping it.
I'm just saying, my nigga. No, man,
bro,
come on,
the
man.
Rappers
Y'all niggas
later step up their sex appeal, and that's not a bad note.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. You said
I'm
that.
just saying that's a factor though. Like, I mean, like.
So you just saying the bad bitches be the ones that really, really be popping the most or something? Like, what are you saying? Like,
all I'm saying, man, is when it comes to female rappers, that is a component that niggas look at them
out the box of that.
Ain't no getting out the box, man, because you looking at the bitch going, damn, that's a bad bitch. She can rap too.
Yeah, but
damn.
she pushing hypersexuality on kids.
Damn.
Nobody talk about that,
man. Niggas is in high school wanting to fuck all these bitches too, man.
We're not talking about high school.
We're talking about the young girls that's listening
elementary
to
kids.
That's imitating these women. So and that happens. But what about the alternatives? What about the women rappers that's not pushing that?
I bullshit you not.
Man, I feel you, man.
I stand on both of what y'all saying.
Parents gotta educate their daughters on what's good and what's bad.
What both of y'all saying.
Yeah.
Reality is reality. I'm just talking about money and sales. I'm just talking about
business standpoint, sex sells.
Okay, and with me saying this is to say, we all know that sex sells. We all know that. But at some point, you have to understand professionalism from sexism. We have to understand that. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that goes as far as just saying, like, with being professional, as far as if you're an artist, you ain't got to sell yourself the whole way through. You understand me?
All I'm saying is that
if that's your image, if that's what, like how he said, if that's what you want to be, a sex selling artist,
bro,
then do it.
You in another dimension, man. I'm talking about the reality of what niggas do when they see a bitch rapping. They going looking at her and they going, she could rap good, but damn, I do want to fuck. She look good.
So I'm just saying that there have been women rappers that weren't selling sex. Lauryn Hill wasn't selling sex.
Niggas wanted to fuck Lauryn Hill, nigga. Wait a minute, hold up.
Lauryn was selling sex. I said she wasn't selling
Lauryn
sex.
Hill was niggas wanted even when she was rapping all that shit.
Pro-black niggas.
Even niggas wanted to, listen, man.
Natural beauty is
niggas wanted to fuck Lauryn Hill.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So that's why she sold records. That's why she sold 20 million records, because niggas wanted to fuck Lauryn Hill.
She looked good. She was talented. Wait a minute, hold on. The talent was at the top.
Yeah,
but niggas still wanted to fuck.
That's cool.
No matter what, bro.
Correct. Everybody has.
And niggas want to fuck bitches. And look. She ain't got to be shaking her ass for niggas want to fuck. She could be dressed plain and all of that. Correct. And niggas still want to fuck.
You're right.
That's all I'm
saying,
bro.
To
answer your question, I will not be added a fuckability category to the report card. Please.
Not like in them words like that, man.
I know
it's some like sex appeal type shit. You feel me? Like
that's very racy.
Yeah, that's
I feel you, my nigga.
Bro, that's sexist.
It's cool how
it is. And I might add.
I ain't saying. Listen, man. I ain't saying do that. I'm just saying that that's a. I'm just saying
like
that that's a factor.
Category.
That's like a factor, bro. Like you can act like it's not a factor.
All right.
You can act like it's not a factor, but it's a factor, bro. Wow.
This nigga is crazy.
Let's move on before we get kicked off YouTube.
This is crazy.
All right. Look, so how we gonna finish it up? How many we gonna?
I didn't ask about.
No, we went through the shit,
I
man.
didn't ask who I want.
We done
Shout out to all the artists on there.
We done did 2.5 hours.
Pretty much. Look, I want to go one last one then. Fuck it. Baby Stone Gorillas.
Yeah, shout out to them. What they get? Show me the card.
Shout them my young dudes. Shout out
Second
to them
to
young
last
dudes.
at the
They
bottom.
doing
They
their
got an
thing.
80, a B minus. Shout out to them. One of my favorite groups out right now. Hella Hustle. They got the Backpack Boys deal their own strain
Yeah.
of weed.
Of weed. Come on.
Their own empire. They dropped the most consistent group that we have. They're dropping projects. They have a project coming out February 10th. Then they have a project coming out 4/20 this year. Military tape first, and then Baby Stone Gorillas tape 2. Tape drops 4/20. So they're consistent. The bars are there. I want to see some more do it up type records. So when they came out with YG at the Forum, that's what they performed. Like a universal record. We get they can make gang raps, but I want to see them, try to make some crossover records like a do it up. Run that back again. So I'm excited to hear their tape on the 10th.
Okay.
I rock with. I like them niggas, man.
I fuck with them heavy, man.
They represent the culture, man. It seems like they, and see that's another thing. I like to see motherfuckers on point with the culture that's going on, where they like, you heard that term, what is it? Archetype.
Oh, archetype. Okay, yeah.
Archetype.
Yep.
I feel like that's really what a rapper is, like an archetype. Should be
Yeah,
like an archetype.
Correct.
So that means that they represent a whole segment of the population.
Of the people.
And people
You know what
that's
I'm
going to
saying?
follow in that blueprint.
and everybody will be So to me, that's what they are.
Yeah.
They like the archetype for the young niggas out there.
Dope.
Yeah.
Even my boy too. He behind him too. He out that area. I'm not gonna say behind him, as physically saying behind him, but Slumlord Trill.
Yeah, shout out to bro.
He go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I left him off there. He reached out a couple days ago like, man, you got to put me on there next time. I told him I got you because he should have been on there.
Yeah, most definitely. He go crazy.
Do you think you need to drop this more than once a year now?
I
think
do
so.
the report card in January. I do the progress report card in the first week of July, last week of June.
Okay.
So I do try to do as much as I can, but I'm only one person. You got to think I got to listen to all these artists, sit down and listen to all.
I feel you.
Music.
I feel
I'm
you.
only one person.
I got a question. Can we get a quarterly? Can we just can you just minimize what they did in that just minimum of time and just give us a quarterly?
Most artists' grade not gonna really change because niggas don't drop music out here. Like
Facts,
that.
though.
If it was Atlanta, you could do it every 2 weeks. Because
facts,
niggas drop
though.
tape. But out here, niggas go 2,
I feel
3,
like
4,
that'd be
5
the great
years,
thing because now you can't complain about your grade. Like if you doing a quarterly and it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You knowing that you about to get that big report card.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a quarterly, letting you know like, look, check this out. Y'all ain't coming right. You know what I mean? And you
And
need
some
to
of
get
you
on.
are.
Yeah, it's something that, and some, like you said, some artists is not even gonna pay that attention because they, you know what I mean? They're not dropping.
Yeah.
So when that report card do drop and they see that they got that grade, it's like, yeah. But if you give them a little quarterly for some of these cats, that's, and I'm not saying for all cats, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? For some that's actually making content, keep
It seems
basically
like
going across the board.
that's when the quarterly would only be valid if a niggas is working.
Yeah, for the cats that's
Maybe
going across
we'll
the
get
board.
to that point. I would love to get
Right.
to that point where I got to do this 6, 7, 8 times a year. I would love that.
You ain't got niggas hitting you up to be interns for you and shit like that.
That's what
I have
I'm
a
saying.
team. They don't
Everything.
work for this. I have a whole magazine I drop every month, a Dan Lay magazine. But this is not the magazine. This is just my report.
Okay, hold up. On the magazine, is that's a physical magazine
Physical
that you drop?
magazine. RJ was on the last. If I had some in my car, I would have brought him. But RJ was on our last one, our January issue. I've had G Preek on the magazine, Joe Moses on the magazine.
What's the
Westside Boogie?
What's the circulation on that shit?
What do you mean? Like how many?
How many
copies
you
am I putting
making?
up?
How many you putting out?
Small, like 100 copies each order, and then just taking it up to different stores, barbershops. I got homies with barbershops. I'll leave some copies there. Diamond Supply. Sometime you'll go up there, you'll catch them on the front register. Champion Store, 123 North La Brea Avenue. You'll catch them on the front register, stuff like that. But it's small for right now, small operation. But it is important that we have our own magazine because Double XL doesn't feature us. So that's why I
Correct.
started the magazine after I already did the blog.
That's dope.
You might have damn man, because I see the source. I see the source vision in that. Like
That's what it inspired. That's what inspired it.
Yeah.
I grew up Double XL Source magazine. My pops had all of them on his coffee table, so I come home from school and check them out.
source used to be the Bible, man. I know y'all niggas young as fucking
I
probably
know.
I
wasn't
know
around
about
for
Maddie
that.
C, Dave Mays, Five Mics Unsigned, Hype and shit like that.
Source used to be the Bible. Hey,
you know, we know
niggas
that.
used to man, that really used to affect your sales is the number of mics they gave you. That's how valid they niggas took that shit serious than a motherfucker.
You seen the artist passing the mic around, huh?
No.
What you mean?
No, they gave you a grade.
It's a grade. Like I do palm trees.
Oh,
I give you
correct.
3.5 palm trees or 4 palm trees. After
Oh, how many mics you saying in the
Right,
shorts?
right,
If you got
right,
4
right,
mics,
right,
got
right.
you. Got
And them
They
nigga-
was fucking up because they gave the Chronic like 3.5
Nigga.
mics back in the day. That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
bullshit.
Our project got reviewed in that issue that they gave the Chronic 4.5 mics.
Okay.
They gave us like 3 mics. Okay. We was heated. We felt like we deserved 4 mics, but then when we seen them get a Chronic 4.5, we was like, oh, this is West Coast bias around this
They
motherfucker.
went back and fixed it last year.
That don't count, though.
Added, 30 years later, they gave it.
That don't
5
count
mics.
though.
Wow.
Cause look, they gave
Wow.
because then they turned around and gave Nas 5 mics for Illmatic. That was a bit. That set his album off. You feel me? And niggas was like, wait a minute, hold up. He had 10 cuts on there.
It's not better than the Chronic.
And niggas was like, how in the fuck is this better than Chronic?
It's a masterpiece.
niggas was really like, and then it came out that then Benzino them own part of the and they was putting they shit in there, giving they self 4 mics, and they fucked it all up. That's what niggas was
mics.
like, man, hell no, who are these 4 mics? Because the mic shit was so serious. I mean, nigga, they was giving out 3.5s to critically acclaimed. Only a few projects got 5 mics. They was all East Coast motherfucker like De La Soul and Brand Nubian, one of their albums, and Tribe Called Quest, like 2 of their albums got 5. Niggas was heated. Niggas was like, wait a minute, man, what the fuck going on, man? Chronic, when they did the Chronic 4.5, that was like,
That's why we need our own shit.
Yeah, it wasn't black owned. Dave Mays went to Harvard. White guy went to Harvard, so it wasn't black owned. But shout out to the Source Collective.
yeah, but they created that atmosphere around that shit that was serious than a motherfucker. And until them niggas start fucking up, it was valid.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I feel where you're going with that. Now, do you do a digital version of the magazine?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You go to dan.la, you'll find it on there.
I seen the site. That's the site is the
Right.
digital version.
But
of
no,
that.
there's a link, and you'll be able to read that issue, like the RJ issue. I have that spread in there with the RJ photos and all that different stuff like that.
You do all the writing.
I do everything myself. My team does it right. Nobody on my team writes to my standards, so I do all the writing for the magazine.
Nobody.
That makes sense.
They don't write to my standards. Like if we have an event or something, I have people that come set up. I have people that work on different projects with me, be at the magazine cover shoot with me. I have a team, I have staff members. But as far as writing, I haven't came across anybody.
They could write to. I feel you, my nigga. I feel you. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, man.
Yeah, man. After having this interview, man, I fucks with you.
Okay, now what about now, since you created this platform and this and you got this energy around you, what about like the live shows? Are you going into that direction?
I've had events. Me and Joe Moses are talking about doing an LA festival. He's talking about we have action at the Forum. So if we get the Forum, but if not, it'll be at another large venue. But we're gonna put together a show this year, me and Joe, with an all LA lineup, all LA artists, LA County, not just the city.
I feel you. Do you be getting invited to everything now?
I get invited to a lot of different things. I go to the ones I feel comfortable going to. I'm not the most sociable person,
right.
But if I see a purpose for me being there, I'll definitely go. And certainly, like Mustard invite me somewhere, I'm definitely popping out to that.
Okay, did you go? You went to the YG concert, right?
No, I wasn't at the YG concert. He did not tell me that was happening, and I'm pretty sure I know why he didn't tell me. But that's dope that it did happen.
Did you go to that Boogaloo?
Nah, we did the show that night.
That was the same night?
Yeah, we did a show that night.
And it still was people at y'all shit?
Yeah.
God damn, LA is a big motherfucker.
Yeah, it's 4 million.
No.
people,
We
4
did
million
an
plus.
interview here with somebody that night. I can't remember who it was. With the boy.
Holland is.
Holland. That was the same night.
No shit.
Yeah, that was that same night.
And niggas went and did a show after that.
Yeah.
No,
I'm talking about YG show.
YG show was that night.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That was
tripping.
the-
I'm
yeah,
tripping.
yeah.
I'm
What
tripping.
you and YG got going on? What'd you say? Why he didn't ask you, man? Why he
What are you
ain't?
talking about, me and YG?
I'm saying you said he didn't invite you to the show, man.
Oh, because no, I'm just saying I'm funny like that. So I
Yeah.
would have had something to say if Mustard hit me like, YG's bringing me out at his concert, I would have had something funny to say. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
You know, I talk shit. I'm funny, but I'm happy to see it, and God is good. I'm so happy that they link back up. I feel my heart is relieved. I love this shit. I love West Coast music. I love LA music. I want to see everybody win. That's the integral part of us winning is YG and Mustard. And, and that
most
whole
definitely.
collective getting back right.
Yeah,
that's
the flagship.
Yeah,
the flagship.
I feel better. I sleep better at night knowing that they back working on music. I feel better.
No Jumper haven't summoned you back for another interview?
I can't speak on that. You'll see real soon, though.
Oh, okay.
So nobody summons me.
We
First
gonna
off,
call
I didn't get
AD.
summoned.
We gonna call AD and see.
I feel like Adam need to talk to you. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
and Adam have had conversations.
Yeah, I feel like
follow each
Adam.
other,
I mean, like, you know, I just.
Adam is like that's like trying to catch up with Joe Biden.
I wouldn't compare the two in that regard.
What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts about what just happened with house phone over there?
I had reposted that. People I've been seeing, because I don't like watch No Jumper interviews like that, but people have been sending me stuff, and it seems like a lot of the black employees or black media personalities at No Jumper have been having issues with one another. And I mean, I'm not gonna throw no drink on no dude, and I don't expect no dude to throw no drink on me because it just be fighting, I guess. But I wasn't there. It is what it is. It was something funny to watch and look at.
Right.
But that's crazy. Like that's it. That nigga went to throw another drink too. Y'all
okay.
saw that? Like he threw the first one and he was trying to open up another one.
Let me back it up further than that. What about the whole transsexual situation with him?
Oh, I'm not privy to that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, huh?
I just told you I don't watch. It was a transgender person there.
No, that's why they got.
Come on, Bo. You don't know about No Jumper? Wait a minute, hold up.
I watch it a lot. I watch one of my favorite
You
ones
don't know.
is the Sharp Tank.
You don't
so
know.
I don't
You
really
don't know
too
how.
much.
You don't know that Adam exposed house phone for fucking a transsexual.
Nah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I thought he
That's
talked about
wow.
paying for his mom's funeral.
No.
Yeah.
That's why they was even.
That
was why they was even having an interview to talk that out. So that's why he had so
Again,
much.
I don't
That's the
watch
part
it.
that I missed. Yeah, I didn't see that part.
That's why he had so much anger towards Adam.
Well, I don't have no opinion on house phone. I met him once when I was up there. We didn't even meet. He was pulling up in the little car he had that he pulled up in when me and Gina was outside. She was apologizing to me. I saw him pull up. We didn't speak, so I don't have no opinion towards house phone or anybody at No Jumper. Shout out to everybody. God bless everybody. I don't want to talk about nobody else's business.
Straight like that.
I'll just say that I did repost that altercation because some No Jumper fans made a Reddit page that you were just talking about when they said
Right.
it's the most impactful interview. They made that. They said ever since that interview, the black staff members or black media personalities and No Jumper have been in disarray since my interview over there. So
Wow.
I'll leave it at that. I'll talk to them soon. That's
Nah, it's all good. I mean, you know. That's,
Yeah.
Report card out.
Report card out right now.
Yeah, make sure you check out all the
feel
artists.
me?
56
All the
artists.
artists.
Check them all
You
out.
feel me?
Shout out to LA Rap. Let's get it back on top. That's what I'm about. I'm not about nothing else.
Straight up.
Anything else.
I feel you, my nigga. I feel you.
Tap in, y'all.
All right, y'all. We good? You got all
we got it out, man. At first, before I knew this guy, I'm like, man, what the fuck going on with this shit?
Yeah.
And then I seen one of your interviews where you was breaking it down. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm tripping. Like, this nigga on to something.
I mean,
and then
well-
actually meeting you and, like, see the way you well talk and all that shit and how you great and stuff. I was like, okay, I can fuck with this dude.
I appreciate you pulling up, man. I appreciate you
Real recognize real. I can
most
fuck with this
coming
dude.
through.
Bro didn't just
Fucking
stir
with
the
us,
pot
man.
up. Bro really
Yeah.
Yeah.
did his homework.
not
Really, you
biased
feel
in no
me?
type
Yeah.
of way,
This is
yeah.
like I said. I seen him do his homework compared to just me watching how he broke down each artist
Right.
in each category.
It ain't
So
something
with that
he
just being said,
it ain't
you know what I
unless he
mean?
just made up or some shit
Correct.
like that. He actually grading and judging on this and that.
And if you look at certain artists beat selections are garbage.
Yeah.
Certain artists
Yeah.
flow is garbage. Versatility,
Yeah.
garbage.
I feel like he's gonna change reality and already changed it. You know what I'm saying? And you friend of the show, man. Come back in the future, man. When you have something you want to get off your chest or anything like that, man.
Y'all
you
crazy.
know.
I'm gonna pull up.
Especially with that next one, man.
Because I wouldn't have pulled up if you hadn't told me.
Yeah, shout out to Hollandaise. I fuck with it, man.
Domino effect.
Shout out to G Rock too, man. That's my guy. That's his pops, man. I hope niggas is bull, man, and
everything good, dog.
Yeah.
And we are out of here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
How long was that?
Like
2 hours and 17 minutes.
like 2 hours.
Gave him a nice run.